Hello everyone and welcome back. We are in Larua for a special occasion today because I am about to reach AR 60. I am less than 100. I think I'm exactly 35. Yep. XP away. And I'm super excited. For the occasion, I am once again Anima Traveler. Felt fitting. And I believe the way I'd like to do it is I'm going to get this chest here. Was recommended to me by Konosar. Thank you very much. And I'll do this puzzle really quick, get the chest, and hopefully that gets us to AR 60. Oh, I do kind of want it to be sunrise. Let's do the puzzle, and then before we put the last one down, ooh, the thick forest conceals the tracks of beasts as among the silken wild grasses, something. I see. But yeah, we have a lot to do today. It does not appear as though I can see the landscape I desire to gaze upon from here. Ooh, maybe that's a clue? The winds caress the crowns of pines, scattering their song. Okay, so you want to see pines? See, can we see a forest from here? Oh, there's a little puzzle. How fun. I feel like it was looking which way? This way? Yes, the Maltiyima forest you'd like to see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you have something else to say? Ah, if only I could taste fantastic mushrooms? Yes, while they are delicious, it is imperative to something. Don't eat them raw? Yes, don't eat them raw. True wisdom indeed. Cerulean waves merging with cerulean sky. So you wish to see water? Nope. Well, here is Fontaine. That seems like a pretty good guess, no? What I wish to see is that distant Palais Marmonia. I hope that one day I will personally experience the magnificent sights and sounds of Fontaine myself. Wow. This is quite satisfying. I feel so happy that I get to help these people see what they want to see. Now we've got one more. I thought I just saw it. Oh, it's over here. Okay, let's grab this guy. Watching the roiling tufts of clouds rolling past 1,000 peaks folding layer the landscape vast. You want to see the sea of clouds, don't you? That way. Okay, let's get this to sunrise. I'm so excited. That's the wrong button. Okay. That's a little bit too far before sunrise, isn't it? Ah, it's fine. I'll just chat at you guys. Oh, that's right. There's a carp energy right above me I want to get as well. Okay. Oh, but yeah. Oh my gosh, AR 60. It's almost here. It's been such a long time coming. We do have a lot to do today. But of course, I wanted to do this first. Do you suppose completing the puzzle itself will give me XP? I'm not entirely sure. Wow, look at the sunrise on that cloud. That one specific cloud. That's really cool. Tenure Vale really is beautiful like nothing else, isn't it? Ooh, I hear the nighttime music fading away. Seems like a good sign. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's so pretty. I could do this, I bet. But I don't want to risk not having... Dragon's Spine! I think my AR 60 thing will still pop up, but I don't really want to risk it. Okay. Place this down. Distant peaks leaning against the clear sky, something heaven unfolding. Maple leaves follow the flow. Oh, and mushrooms. I see they each were chiming in. Here we go! I think this is it. If I've done my math correctly. This should be it. Let's take a look. I didn't do my math correctly! I'm exactly 5 away! Oh, you're kidding me. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, well, let's get this. Oh. Ooh. I thought this would send me upwards. It's sending me on a little adventure instead to Jade Mouth. I could get another chest, maybe. That was so pretty, though. Oh, you are sending me in a circle, and a very lovely circle. Oh, you can see Devon's lair from here. Dragon Spine, of course. There's Leo. Oh! You've given me a platform. Well, thank you kindly. Is this just so that I didn't fall? I was spacing out with how pretty it was. Alright, well, if that doesn't work, let's go. I know that there's a chest on top of one of these rings, I believe? No, it's underneath. Okay, I need to find another chest. My other thought was to do my daily commissions and get AR 60 by turning them into Catherine. But I'm literally 5 points away. It'll be a little hard to only get 5 experience points from a commission. They give you 250. Okay. Wait, what's this? Well now. That would do it, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do it. I could even redo the sunrise, but let's not. Let's just do the thing. Yeah, let's just do the thing. But I want to have a good view. What's a good view? I'm so excited. Maybe just like, maybe I do want to. Let's do sunset. Okay. Bear with me. You only get to become AR60 once, right? Sunset. Since sunrise has already happened. That is actually so funny. So I must have gotten exactly 30? Oh, I guess that does make sense. I thought they gave you 40. The luxurious chests. But I was wrong. Okay. We gotta pick our spot. Maybe here. Since it's gonna be behind us in that direction. We get higher. Can I stand on this guy? No. That's fine. That seems a little rude if I could. Animo Traveler.
Windblade.
Such a pleasant voice line. Alright. Shall we do it? This seems pretty enough to me. Okay. If my math is correct, 250 is more than 5. So... Hey! And we got some friendship with Fischl! Adventure Week 60! From now on, all adventure experience received will be converted to Mora? Oh my god. Oh my god, the timing on that could not be more perfect. We have to go see Catherine! We have to go see Catherine! Let's go see Catherine. I always go to see Catherine in Mondstadt. Because of course... Catherine! I can't believe it! I'm going to see that every time I teleport now. AR60. I can't believe this day has come. Catherine! Oh wait, I have to do my dailies. Give me 1 second to do my dailies. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I did my dailies. I just went to a domain, cleared out my resin so we can accept this, and wait, let's see. Does this mean I get extra Mora instead of the AR experience? I was looking at my first claim in the domain thinking, why does it look so like the menu looks shorter than usual? It's because the AR was converted to Mora, so it wasn't even on the list. That was pretty cool if I do say so myself. What's this? Why is it still talking to me? Oh right, of course. Turn in your commissions. Alright, hey Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Do you have something for me? Look at all that.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Thank you. Wow. I am delighted.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I have plans for all that Mora. And Adventure Ink, please. Look at it. Okay. Thank you very much. It does crack me up that they give you 150 Primo Gems. Like, that's objectively hilarious, right? So I presume they assume that you've done your dailies today as well, so that'll get you over 160, but still. Wow. Is it even a dialogue option anymore?
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
It is. Maybe they'll add more adventure ranks in the future. Let me get these in some here. Yay! There we go. There it is. Oh my god. Well, let's see. How many standards do I have now then? 7. Well, I'll wait then. Wait, did the thing reset? It's supposed to reset soon. Oh, 6 hours. Alright, it's not yet reset, but it will reset in 6 hours. Wow. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. I'm now going to go farm even more AR because I want Mora. I need to convert my traveler back and we need to get going with today's plan. So, let's head to our next destination, which will be somewhere in Sumeru. Let's just go somewhere in Sumeru to begin with. Though this will make the team comp very interesting. Oh, is there an R&R over there? Maybe I should check that. I definitely need to do AR60. I need to do a Sumeru map cleanup sometime soon. Hi, Nihira. Can I have some dendro, please? Thank you very much. Okay, where to next? Let's go... Reputation reward, where? Oh, Fontaine. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go... I don't know where I'm going. I do want to avoid the city. So for the sake of things, let's go to Aru Village. Just to get started with what we want to do next. Alrighty, here we are. So, we are here because we are going to do Cyno's story quest today. Where are they? Over here. Yes, this is the one I want to do today. But actually looking at the time that I have right now... Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, back in Sumeru. Basically, I was really excited to become AR60, but I didn't actually have time to do a full story quest, I realized. So, we are back. It has been a couple hours. So you know what I have? You know what I have? I've got these guys now. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do it, shall we? This is our AR60 celebratory pull. I don't know what I'm hoping for. Of course I want to get Kaya. I'm always hoping to get Kaya. But I feel like I've been getting him a lot recently, so... I'm kind of scanning through my mental list of 4 stars and 4-star... What? No way. How? How does this keep happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, I just noticed a little star thing on his, like... what do you even call that? Waistcoat? You're kidding me. Ever since I didn't get that Kaya that was in the shop, I've been hoping that every 4-star I get will be Kaya, but the odds of that happening are so low. Oh my god. Oh! I didn't recognize it, but I must have it already. It doesn't say new. Cool, 2 4-stars. Well, thank you very much. That's basically the perfect celebratory 4-star wish I could ever ask for. Oh my god. Or, sorry, celebratory AR60 wish. No way. Dance of Frost increases the level of Frost Gnaw by 3. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Where? Here. Frost Gnaw. Oh, I do love Frost Gnaw. Yeah. I'm very happy right now. Is your weapon max rank? It's not even max. Okay, let's enhance that. I have been making enhancement ores like there's no tomorrow. And so I should have plenty, I think, to do this. I'm just keeping an eye on the Mora, but then again, Mora from AR experience now should be fine. Yeah, look at that. Man, I'm going to have so much more. I am so excited. Oh, I want to level it. Ah, do I have a stronger one? I think it might be on Xingqiu. Yeah, it is. Well, anyways, neither of them are on the team at the moment, so maybe we won't worry about that too much right now. I am thinking about changing the team because we are in Sumeru again. Let's see, the Sumeru team, if I can recall. I do think Xingqiu was on it. It was something like...
Chivalry will never die.
Something like that, right? For the sake of it, since we're in Sumeru. We didn't have any combat in our last... Wait, where am I going? In our last, story quest. But you never know. Hello, Cyno! Long time no see. Here we go. Oathkeeper. Cyno Act 2. Why does he get 2 story quests? Is he secretly the next Electro Archon? How mysterious. You and Paimon return to Sumeru to visit some local friends. Go to the academia. Oh no. Why are they so close to each other? We just have to make sure we're at the right one. And I can't do any... What is it called? Oh!
We haven't seen our Sumeru friends for a while now. Paimon wonders how they're doing.
Indeed.
Let's go to Sumeru City and catch up with them.
Good idea. I can't do the focused mode on this, can I? I don't think I can. That started with Fontaine, if I understand correctly. Okay. Let's just play it very carefully, yeah? Super carefully. Oh my gosh, Sumeru. Samira music.
The academia sure is busy during the day.
It's been so long.
But where should we go looking for people that we know?
We're literally just making a social visit. I love it. Well, hello.
Traveler, Paimon.
That didn't take too long at all, did it?
Cyno! It's been so long since we last saw you!
It really feels like it's been forever. You look like you've been keeping well.
As do you. You don't seem weary at all from your travels. If anything, you seem stronger.
Every trial and tribulation we go through, emphasis on the trial because we were just in Fontaine, makes us stronger. Yes.
So, what brings you back here?
Friendship.
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
That is some hilarious object association. Makes
Funnily
sense, though.
enough, we were reminiscing about you recently, too.
Ooh.
It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
He says a group dinner. We all know that was a family dinner, Cyno.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
It's fate.
Indeed. Or as I call it, the biryani factor.
Biryani factor? Do tell.
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
That was a really good one. I liked that one a lot.
Oh, darn, he said it.
I win the bet, Paimon. Time to pay up.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
Indeed. He seems really happy today. I'm glad.
All right. Here's your 500 Mora.
Thank you kindly, Paimon. Thanks, Cyno. Feels good to hit the jackpot. Or thanks, Paimon. I'll say thanks, Cyno.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 Mora.
I mean, you could buy an egg. It could keep you alive.
Hey, 500 Mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
Exactly.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts later.
Deal. We will keep you to that.
Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
Wow.
A case? What happened?
Can you share?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided on reflection to handle this one myself.
Who's involved? Someone high up? Or...
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can,
I think she's just trying to make sure that the case gets solved quickly. You know, many hands make light work.
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
You might escape.
What? No! All right, was it really that obvious?
Obvious enough. Still, that's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to work together. All right, follow me.
Here we go. I'm excited. I do love a case quest. Oathkeeper, and it's such a cool name too. Oathkeeper. Who is the Oathkeeper? Or could it be an object? I'm checking my little golden dot. It does appear to be this way. Is he in here? I assume so. Oh gosh, it's so pretty. It has been way too long. Oh, there we go.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
You don't sound enthused. Is that our target?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Oh wow. At first I was surprised that they reused the name Cyrus. I think this is the first time that we've met someone who has the same name as someone else we've already met. That's pretty cool. But he also taught Lisa. Wow.
Huh? Cyno's teacher is in trouble?
Or is he a witness?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Oh no, he's been he's the victim in this scenario? Some sort of crime?
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Hello. Goodbye.
Ah, Cyno. Now who do we have here?
Vega's name is Vega, and this is Paimon.
Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land?
Hello.
My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
This guy's sharp, isn't he?
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
And it looks like he pays attention.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help Cyno.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
Threat letter?
A threat letter?
What are we, parrots?
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
And why now? It seems like he's retired, right? So I don't think he would have published anything recently that could have made someone mad or made someone want to threaten him. Are they after his pension? I don't know how the academia helps their retirees. Let's see.
This is
What
the
could they be
letter in
after?
question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe.
Cyrus, do you have a secret?
Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Finally, if you dare to report this to the Matra, there will be consequences.
A lot of emphasis on secrets, and oops, well, I hope they're not watching at this precise moment.
Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Yeah, that's a super clear threat letter.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
You think so? I don't think a person who's desperate for Mora would ask for 10 million. You know? They're desperate for a lot of Mora, or they just want to get rich.
10 million more. What a joke.
Yeah.
I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million more, huh? In my tomatoes?
That's funny. You do have an interesting design. I do feel like you have a secret, though.
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Ready when you are. Elemental sight?
Paimon's ready too.
It's the best sort of forensics we have in this world.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Can we look at the writing, too? Aha, well, there's a big ol' symbol in the background. How mysterious. Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million more at the back door of the cafe. Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me, but I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Finally, if you dare report this to the Mantra, there will be consequences. So, we could stake out at the back door of the cafe. How will they know when the 10 million mora is there? They haven't put a date or a time. Does that imply they'll be watching it constantly or checking in on it periodically, or that they have a contact at the cafe who will inform them? Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. I will always be watching. I mean, is this person literally stalking us right now? Do they have an information network that's keeping tabs on us? Or are they completely bluffing? Anyway, I think the cafe and the symbol on the paper are my 2 points of interest. Also the fact that this person wants to avoid the Matra. I mean, usually people who are doing illegal things want to avoid the Matra, but good to know. From Cyno's description, it sounds like the threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left for Cyrus to find. So the paper or the ink? Oh, do you think there's a secret message? Let's talk about the paper first, because it has that image on it.
Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
Homemade?
Another thing is, some of these strokes look kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
We put it over heat or something?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
Is it homemade?
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia. but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
Also, that's a little curious. He's saying almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter. Do you mean your academia paper is not made from plant matter? What's it made from? That's just a small detail I am suddenly intensely curious about.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not?
They could, and they're trying to avoid that being detected, or they could not be, and therefore they don't have access to its resources.
Wait, check this out! Looks like this part got wet at some point.
The little splotch at the top?
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
A colored liquid, so... tea? Wine?
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arov. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
Alrighty. I still wanted to go to the cafe. Oh, I love this song. Just checking to see if Cyrus is still here. Chat with? Does not appear to be so. Yeah, his outfit is unique. I've never seen an NPC wearing that outfit. And that more than anything makes me suspect he does have something up his sleeve. I think he's a good guy. I feel like he has a secret, you know? Oh my god, AR-60! Okay. Just checking. For anything. Oh, there we go.
Arov. Ah, there he is.
There he is. Spotted. You can't escape, Arov.
Mahamatra Cyno. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
Hello. Cyno briefs Arov on the case.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash. Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
I love how he doesn't seem to be concerned at all about the threats against informing the Matra. Do you think those were just bluffs, or do you think you'll just be able to handle anything?
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
I do think we should put a guard on Cyrus if, in any case, you know, just in case.
They do look like coffee stains to me.
Can you smell them? What do they smell like?
Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
That is super cool. Ooh.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadi bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
That's cute.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
Thank you.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Will do.
We know that they'll be on the lookout for Matras. That's a good
Great
idea.
thinking, Cyno. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they'd go back to the cafe. Unless they wanted to hide in plain sight.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
Except they promised they'd be watching him. I don't know, I feel like they're closer than you think.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see.
Yeah, I really think they're going to be watching him closely.
And crucially, the culprit said they'd be watching the professor's every move.
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Oh, did you find them already? No. Spies?
Found you!
Seriously? Really?
What are you doing?
Or is it a bluff?
You wrote the threat letter!
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
Oh, you're looking away. That seems kind of guilty.
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment
Oh.
we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
I see, I see. So it's not...
I was
Ooh.
just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Cyno shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
That right is very suspicious.
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
This guy's not stealthy at all, is he?
Is smiling a crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny.
So it was all a bluff.
The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
Exactly, yeah. I really thought that they must be super close by.
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf?
Yeah, why are you acting super guilty?
The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you... Your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
Wow, he's got good senses, if you can see that.
I would never...
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now come with me.
That was fast. Yeah, it makes sense.
That was over quickly. Cyno already caught the guy.
And now Cyrus, without being threatened, do you feel like sharing your secret? Huh?
You're telling me. One minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Cyno. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Everyone, it's all over.
Oh dear.
Gosh, that was so fast.
The culprit's name is Uraka, a 16-year-old student in the Rataoish Darshan.
16? That's a lot younger than 30.
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
Is he lying about his age?
But he looks so old.
Cyrus. Either he's accidentally being kind of judgmental or there's a secret here.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
Could something be prematurely aging him?
We questioned the culprit regarding his motives. He...
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
What, did he dissolve into sand?
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of Mora.
And that's why he's desperate for a lot of Mora.
Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
And he mistook that as a secret code that Cyrus has a lot of money?
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi.
Ah.
How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
That's the lady he mentioned earlier who bought the scented paper for a vase.
Is this going somewhere?
Yeah, is there a connection?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
It sounds like a dream.
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring, and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia.
What do you think, Cyrus?
Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
He's not denying the accusation, which is either very smart or, you know, could also mean that he's just innocent. He doesn't feel the need to defend himself against such a ridiculous claim.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
I'm a little concerned because your first story quest, if I recall correctly, was a little bit about having a figure you looked up to, a mentor-like person, having the illusion kind of ripped away. So hopefully Professor Cyrus is more reliable?
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Yeah, that's a bit far, Sir Cyrus. Are you showing your true colors?
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Okay.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to investigate.
Oh, interesting.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor. You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand?
What are you getting at?
Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is.
You're getting a little defensive, my friend. The case is already shut. Why do you protest so much?
All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the Academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. Their family lives in the city, yes?
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Oh dear.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight.
Suspicious.
We have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
I feel like I'm getting more and more suspicious of this guy, actually.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days?
Give or take. Cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
So you do have money. Well, I assume he does. He is retired and all. Still, what's... Oh, God. He just gets more and more suspicious. What's with your curiosity in the 2 days thing?
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Cyno, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that. Ah, and isn't Tighnari in town at the moment? Bring him along, too.
Of course.
Wait, you mean Tighnari's in the city?
That's a special occasion. He should come along.
He is. Tighnari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the Academia to help out on a project. They should be at Nephis's office at this hour. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tighnari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Oh, wow.
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around.
These academic rivalries.
Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tighnari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there. Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
Suspicious. Why does he need us all there? Mysterious letter still continuing. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go to the tavern, see what we're getting ourselves into. Oh, I don't have any credentials. So I guess I can't borrow the books. I can just look at them. Hopefully. I love Sumeru music. It's so pretty. Ooh. Ooh! Wait, what does this say? Does it say anything? Oh my god, do you see those? Wait, do I have an archer? I don't have an archer. But these things. The little runes. Oh, I think those are translatable. But it is a very interesting pattern if they are. Not a lot of... Well, maybe actually. Oh man, I want to translate this. I don't know that, alphabet? Off the top of my head, though. So I should translate that later, I guess. Let's see how close our little... Oh god. What is this one? Cold Case, Adventurers Guild in Sumeru. Okay. Oh dear. I just know it's going to make me cry. Look at that picture. So avoid Catherine, basically, is the translation. Catherine! I adore you, but I'm just gonna stay down here, okay? Into the tavern? Maybe this guy got another letter, or he still feels... Oh, wow!
Not to brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, you can ask them.
You were the Ratawa Hist sage, were you? And he taught Cyno and Lisa. I suppose that just means that they took classes with him, but weren't necessarily in that darshan. I'd be surprised if Lisa was in Ratawa Hist. I would think more Spontamod for her.
They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail, so I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the academia.
I hope your tail recovered.
Most of what I know, I heard from Cyno after the fact.
But they knew each other even back then, that's cool.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Okay.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Does she insist on it?
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Maybe it's different if you were in the academia with her?
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Precisely. Kinda cool that we're talking about Lisa. It's been a while.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Being polite.
Don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
If you're trying to stay under the radar, maybe don't flaunt that you might secretly have a lot of Mora stored away.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. Ah, and Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh, hello! Wow, we're really getting the whole gang back together.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight.
So polite. Everyone here is so polite.
I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello. So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Crimes.
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Cyrus vividly recounts the day's events for the benefit of those who weren't there to witness
Sounds like
it.
things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. Oh, what are his parents going to think?
I feel like there's going to be a twist at some point. This quest has only barely begun. Is something going to happen when we go to meet the parents? Does Cyrus have a secret? Something's happening.
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing. It's just an unfortunate fact of life. But still, this boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Are they going to see something interesting if they look at it?
Yeah. Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And then he just followed you into the house of Dana?
Yep.
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime. Oh.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir!
Oh, so you did order something. Oh, well, the wine, right.
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Thank you for visiting.
Okay, bye-bye!
Bye.
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
I have such an unsettled feeling. Is he about to get kidnapped?
Yep, it's all there.
Secret deal?
I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
This game is once again making me so hungry, though. You were all busy chatting, you ate some food. Luckily, it's still hot and you enjoy a delicious celebratory meal after a crazy day. Oh, you were so busy chatting you forgot about the food. I see, I see. Oathkeeper. So we're seeing a theme of principles, certainly, here. I could see that tying into Oathkeeper. Thank you for the meal.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Wow, I'm happy to hear it.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
They're really emphasizing that we ate a lot.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
Thank you for treating us.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Bye.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha Hadid.
This guy talks about Zaha Hadid a lot.
Anyway,
You think she'll be
I'll
relevant?
be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Good night.
Take care. Have a safe trip home.
And then what? Is he going to get kidnapped right in front of us? What's about to happen?
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
We sure do. What do you think? I think that was incredibly suspicious.
What do you mean, us time?
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together.
Oh, wow.
Think of it as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
Okay. Again, since this quest has only basically just started, it does feel like there needs to be a second half to the story. Something else needs to happen. So I guess this is the something else that will happen. But it has to connect back to that first segment somehow, don't you think? This is really cool.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun. Paimon's in.
I'm really enjoying how this quest is being constructed. Yeah, that sounds really fun. Time to show off my tent pitching skills.
Right? It's been so long since we did something fun together. I can't wait.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast of Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville, gotcha.
No need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip. Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
I'm literally a professional traveler. Everything you could ever need to go camping indefinitely is on my person.
You got it. We'll be
I
there.
have a magic teapot.
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Suspicious. After repose, wait until the next day. Okay, wait, I know that there's a little bit of extra scenes in this one, and they said in the after repose section, so let me see if I can find those. Okay, so I checked my notes. It does say that they should be in the after repose section, but timeline-wise, it doesn't quite make sense, so I'm gonna go check just to make sure we don't miss them. One of them is at the reputation board. I think this is what they're talking about. And I think this one's the easiest to find, so we'll check this one first. I'm supposed to see Kali here, but that doesn't quite make sense to me. Would you say this is the reputation board? I don't see her. Okay, and then the other spot was... to the library. Well, that's easy enough to get to. Nice and far away from our bedtime story quest. Okay, I don't see anyone here. I didn't check the whole place, but I really don't feel like this is the time for those little hidden scenes. So... let's go ahead and leave this place and change the day, and then maybe we should check again. Oh! Okay, maybe I'll change the day right in here then. Such a cool design. 1400 was it? Tomorrow? There we go. Wait, that's today still? Oops. Let's just move that on around a little bit more. Oh, I won't get it perfect again. Sad. But at least it'll be tomorrow. There we go. Did I get the right time?
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
Alright, before we do, a quick check. My guess is really that there must be 2 parts of this quest named after Repose. Do you suppose? I feel like we've seen things like that before. Oh my god, AR-60! Kali! Yeah, I don't see her down there. Let's just go to Gandharvaville. I think I've checked enough. I feel pretty secure going there now. I wonder... you know, I grabbed the Dendro, but I don't know if I... can I level this? Level 8. I have 23 out of 38. Should really... I do need to do a cleanup. Aranara? I see a smoke trail? Does that imply that there's going to be a quest? Or can I just talk to a little Aranara guy? Oh, we are way short. Yikes. Man, Sumeru music. It's so peaceful. So nostalgic. Ah, look at the chasm, too. There's some really good design right around here. Okay, I saw a smoke trail. Where? Disappeared. Oh, there it is. Yep, there's a Arnara pot. Cook. Let's make an egg. Maybe an Aranara will get mad at us for using their cooking pot. No. This is so mysterious. Usually, I mean, that's definitely an Aranara pot, and usually when out in the wild, even if there is a cooking spot, they don't give you a smoke trail about it. Let's see. I cannot believe... Kaya? Is there something I can do here? I swear there's gotta be something I can do here. But it's not happening at the moment, so let's just move on. No, I should actually switch to this. I need a lot of Sumeru wood if I can find it. Ooh. Surely I've interacted with this thing before. Surely I have. But assuming—
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Oh, God. Assuming you've interacted with things is a great way to miss things that you haven't interacted with. I hit the... In my defense, okay? In my defense, I did hit the glider button. I just must have hit it a split second too late. Yeah. Whoops. Sorry, Vega. I could not tell how close to the ground I was. Oh, is that our camping tent? Wait, that's adorable. Wait, everyone's here! Wait, I have Nahida. Well, I've been kidnapped anyway. Okay. Wow!
Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
They look great!
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
Wow, what hospitality. There's no need. We could have helped.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for dinner tonight.
Sounds like fun.
You got it. Dinner's on us tonight.
This is adorable. I'm a little worried something's going to go wrong. Are we going to fish up another Paimon?
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
I'm sure you'll do great. We'll help you out if need be too. We're pretty good at fishing, if I do say so myself.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us. I'll leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Thank you kindly.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything. And even if they don't, they can improvise.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
Seems like he's been on the receiving end of their good hospitality as well.
So, how has everything been going for you?
You would not believe.
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
That's one way to put it.
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought some from the market this morning.
A Valberry? From Mondstadt? Lisa's Ascension Materials? Why is this quest so Lisa-themed? Is she about to show up?
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
True wisdom, indeed.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
And now you have a pretty bittersweet feeling about this situation, don't you?
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
She just leaves. I thought we were going to go fishing. She's literally
She sure
running
made a
away.
Run for it.
She made a run for it.
Unbelievable. She made a run for it.
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
What is it? Are you about to challenge us to a duel? The sparkle.
My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
It's genius invocation time. Not now. Oh, well, absolutely we'll take him up on that offer.
Excellent. A kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh.
Did you see her eyes sparkling? She wants to play.
But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature for a while longer.
That's a powerful look from Tainari. That's hilarious. I want to play though. Do you think we'll actually get to play him? Come on. Birds chirping away, the soothing sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda, just relax and enjoy myself.
We got a bite!
It's so peaceful out here. I'm almost concerned.
I'll reel it in.
What's it going to be, a crocodile? He looks so serious.
Firewood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back, we can light up the fire and start grilling.
Wow, making me want to go camping. Huh. I want some snacks. See, that smoke trail! Maybe I couldn't interact with it because it's permanent? Or because I'm in this quest? That's such a cute campsite. I do wonder how we'll keep bugs out of the tents. Do you think the fire will be enough? Or do we have like mesh screens? Aw, she's enjoying herself! This is so relaxing. It's just so nice to go camping with friends. Where are Cyno and Kale?
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left?
Sounds good to me. Whatever Paimon says.
Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
It is the most well lit, but shouldn't we give that to, like, Kale maybe?
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
Oh, so we should give it to Tainari instead. He can confuse them.
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
Much appreciated. Ooh, is this quest going to be about your weapon? On the other hand, I don't think that'll be enough to bar that giant entrance.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
And Ari's like, isn't that a little overkill?
How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
You ran away for a long time, Kali. We missed you.
Always.
It is really a nice spot, isn't it? What? What do you see? What's over there? I just feel like we're about to be attacked.
Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Wow. Or maybe we're about to accidentally eat some funky mushrooms and everyone except Tainari will just have a very interesting evening. And that will be the rest of the quest?
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks?
You have such attention to detail.
Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Don't you think the pieces of meat might be a bit small?
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Well, I'm gonna dig in. Everyone wolfs down the delicious food.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers.
We are eating well in Sumeru these days, aren't we?
I ate a lot too. Here comes the food coma.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Cyno and I will clean up.
We should help out a little bit. You guys cook the food.
Tonight I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
I appreciate your benevolence. Champion duelist. I look forward to our duel though.
Good night.
Good night. I guess she's just claiming a tent. That works for me.
Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Why did that yawn get me? Paimon, you got me with your yawn.
Oh, don't forget this.
Huh?
The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Oh, it really is going to be about his weapon, isn't it? Oh, are we going to wake up and it's going to have been stolen? That's a cool shot, though. Look at the way that the tent kind of leads towards it. That's clever. With the leading lines and the brushstrokes.
You were actually being serious about that?
It's a very powerful weapon. Try it.
Can Paimon hold it?
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Exactly.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
I feel like it's gonna get stolen.
Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
Thank you, Paimon. I'll be counting on you. Ooh. Oh, cool. Is that a silver sword? That's fun. Let's not forget, I have my own trusty sword. A divine artifact, a slayer of countless vile monsters.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
Please do. Hopefully your thing doesn't get stolen in the middle of the night.
But right now,
And we forget about
it's
it.
time to rest. Sleep well and sweet dreams.
I'm so ready for some sort of plot twist. Or do you think we'll be visited in our dreams by King Deshret? Wow, that's beautiful. Those flowers are so pretty. This camping trip has really relaxed me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Great way to get stolen from. In the peace and tranquility of the forest, nature's warm embrace lulls you into a restful sleep. Wow, yay!
I think they should all be here.
Kaveh?
Traveler?
I like
Paimon?
them!
Are you in there? Could you come outside for a sec?
Did something happen?
Look at this.
What do you have?
What the? What's
Oh.
this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Oh, is that how we sealed the tent closed? Interesting. That looks really cool, though. So, did we all get kidnapped? Like, what?
Evidently.
What happened?
Huh? Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this?
Hi, Paimon. I'm glad she's still there, at least. Those voices. I recognize them.
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
Good job, Paimon. I'm going back to sleep.
Oh, hey them, Kaveh! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
That's kind of hilarious. Huh? Why'd they come all the way out here?
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
Situation?
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
Okay, Tainari's alive. Wonderful. Where's Cyno? Where's Kali? Up we get. What is that, frog? Oh.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
I love how he knows about what happened yesterday, even though we haven't seen him. I guess Kaveh probably filled him in.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Here we go. Something interesting is afoot. Hello? Oh.
Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them. Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Is something suspicious about the wine that he just picked up?
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
Did you see those instruments in the background? Oh, they have instruments. I wonder who knows how to play. I bet both of them do, to be honest.
They are. And so are the fruits.
This is so domestic.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cyno's group was drinking last night.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Cyno, Tainari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
This is very suspicious. So are we going to go back in the direction of how does Cyrus have all this money? Or are they going to introduce a new plot about wine? I kind of doubt it.
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
Oh, what's this?
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
Surely that guy wasn't 16 years old, right?
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really caught my eye.
I knew there was something up with that picture, and nobody brought it up. Thank you, Kaveh.
Give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you.
Oh, thank goodness he can draw, and thank goodness I'll hate them knows everything. I want answers. That's pretty cool how we can just sketch it from memory, though. You must have a good eye for detail.
Okay, done. Take a look.
Makes sense, but that visual memory, I'm jealous.
You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
Okay, not surprising.
What? Really?
At least just because it's a quest in Sumeru.
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here. I recognize that too.
Does it point to a specific area in the desert?
It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem, one that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Oh, now that is interesting. Because how did he find this paper with that symbol on it then, you know?
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
Okay, definitely getting vibes similar to Cyno's last story quest with that hidden location. I forget what it was called. Oh. No more Temple of Silence information for us?
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you.
Yeah, so basically the two mysteries are, how did he get that paper? Is something going on that allowed him to acquire that paper? And was that guy framed or something? Because he did not look 16 years old. Also, where is Cyno? Is he dead? He's not. Is he kidnapped? Where is he?
This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tainari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping.
You guys are so dedicated. You came all the way out here in the middle of the night, hunted us down.
Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Oh, he's up to something.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about? The Temple of Silence, you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Does Cyno know about this and he's gone to go track down somebody and he left us behind for some reason? He seemed like he was in such a good mood. I don't think he'd be worried about our safety.
Something's up, huh? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
If Kale's not there, I might also run off into the forest and try to find her because I'm a little concerned. Oh, good.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years.
So it still exists. We just haven't heard from it in a long time.
These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination.
Okay, so kind of like when they declare certain research forbidden, they handle getting rid of the associated documents and materials, besides the ones that they want to keep in like the restricted, what's it called? Archives? Maybe?
At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, it's essentially a vestigial institution nowadays. There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete.
Okay.
Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshra and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's members hailed from the desert.
Oh, that's super interesting. So that name, Hermanubis, Anubis being the second half of it, that's what I associate with Cyno because of his design. Looks very Anubis-like to me. Also one of the 7 pillars of King Deshra, super cool. And one of the sages as well.
By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
Okay, so that maybe we could almost guess that there might have been somewhat of a split where there's the Academia / Sumeru City based Temple of Silence, and over time, the true Temple of Silence, the one that's out in the desert. Is there one out in the desert, or do people just come in from out of the desert? Let's see. Because when he said there's a Temple of Silence office in the Academia, it makes me think that that's kind of like an offshoot. You know, the main one is somewhere else. And I would guess that it's in the desert. Because historically speaking, the organization's members hailed from the desert. But then if hailed means they came from, meaning they're no longer there. Anyways, I could basically see there being a central Temple of Silence that still exists, but has over time just become disjointed from the one that's in the Academia, the office there.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
It's possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're covering something up.
Interesting. Do elaborate.
How do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
Also, why did I just realize that you have a bunch of motifs of eyes in your design? Look at that. Oh my god. It's a giant eye. Can I show you my mouse? Not really. It's, above the word do. That cyan and brass eye. Whoa.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
I can't believe you got away with that.
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
It's a very good response.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an Academia student to Cyrus? The student's only 16, and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem, or gotten the paper?
You said you ran into Cyno, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Oh, good question.
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Given that
Oh,
Cyrus
dear.
is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the case by now. Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Cyno will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
if the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. It's sure to stir up trouble. We should pay a visit to the Academia.
Yes. As the Sage of Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more information we have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens there.
And Cyrus might know something as well. But then it would be surprising that he didn't recognize the symbol, which makes me suspect that he did recognize the symbol and just didn't mention that fact.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Cyno and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me. We'll go after Cyno.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
This is an
Cyrus has been
effective
living in the
coup.
city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Then let's go look for him there.
Maybe I could just go back to sleep. Whoa. I was gonna say almost an eye-like pattern in the middle of this, rug, but not quite. Yay, I can sit down. Aw, I was enjoying camping. But you know what? Going on an adventure with our friends is just as fun, isn't it? Alright, so... is it still after repose? It is. So let's double check our little places before we go to there. Easy enough to avoid. And this will be our easy check right here. I was going to say something and I completely forget what it was. Oh right, I was going to say what an effective group this is. The Core of 30, that's why Kali might be here. She is! Oh my god, here we go. Because Tighnari asked her to tell the Core of 30 to be on the lookout. Hello? Ooh, wait a second.
I see everything. I really hope the others manage to catch up to them.
Yay.
Mr. Osfond!
Hello. Wait, that's not me.
Kale, what's wrong?
We've got an emergency. Mahamatra, Cyno, and former Sage Cyrus have gone missing. They could be in danger. Are you able to spare some people to keep the city secure? And also keep an eye out in case they show up?
My goodness. Understood. I'll get on the case immediately.
Yeah, a little concerning when Cyno goes missing.
If you have any questions, be sure to contact the Academia.
Will do. Don't worry, Miss Kale. We'll do everything in our power to find them.
Nice.
Got it. Thank you so much.
I like this guy, he's reliable. That's right, we have such an effective team. You know, they had an issue, they identified the problem, they collected information, they came up with a plan.
Sir Cyrus and Mahamatra Cyno missing. Something huge must be afoot if those two are in trouble. We've got to act fast.
Impressive teamwork, everybody. Alrighty, so if Kali is there, then the other place I was told was the Academia. Because somebody, not Tighnari, was going to go to the Academia to talk to Tighnari's master. I don't know where he normally hangs out, but I do believe that there's supposed to be something in here somewhere. So let's just do a quick look. Pardon me? This is so mysterious. I'm quite curious about the idea that this temple is supposed to hide the truth. They're thousands of years old. Because if they were more recently established, then I would sort of blame this whole situation on the previous sages and whatnot. And their control of the truth and of information. Just do a loop. I really don't see... Oh! I was about to say, I really don't see anyone. Found them. But if this temple is thousands of years old, what truth could they be charged with hiding? And they were founded by Hermanubis, was it? One of King Deshret's pillars? So was it something like... he understood, maybe not to the full extent, but he understood something along the lines of the knowledge that King Deshret obtained is dangerous? So really what they're trying to hide is not the truth, but rather forbidden knowledge? And, you know, the forbidden knowledge is probably tied very closely to the truth of this world, but... then why would they get involved in this situation? This is so random. Oh, wait.
The Temple of Silence. No publications have mentioned this organization in quite some time. The dummy organization at the academia did the job and made sure the subject never attracted any attention.
That's true.
Still, there's a lot of material to sift through. I should get a cup of coffee before I start.
Yeah, with the office at the academia existing, they could draw people's attentions and let the true Temple of Silence continue to operate without much scrutiny.
I see everything.
I'm suddenly getting really sleepy. My fault for going to bed so late last night. I wonder if I can send Marak to fetch us some coffee. Yeah, if I write the order down, that could work.
I was going to say, you should get some coffee and maybe pick up Alhaitham one while you're at it. Going to send Marak. Clever.
There's a lot of strange things about this situation. Oh, what a mess. Let me think. Current and former associates would be a good place to start. Oh, but how would I know who Cyrus is acquainted with? Cyno didn't mention any names either. We just have to work with what we've got, I suppose. Huh? What's that you're reading?
The spines, apparently.
An index of the academia's book collection.
Oh.
I recall there being some books that reference the Temple of Silence, but they're few and far between.
How long's that gonna take you? It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
I'll manage.
All right, fine. I'll help you look through them. We'll be here all night otherwise.
It's a shame there's no coffee around here.
Well?
If I'd known what we were getting into, I would have made some before leaving the house. Actually, Alhaitham, have you ever met anyone from the Temple of Silence? The phonies from the Academia branch, I mean.
Interesting.
A few times. Their workload is even lighter than mine, so they often leave the office to chat with whoever is nearby.
That's kind of hilarious.
How do you know all this? Do you join in with these chats?
I get the feeling he just listens in.
Is that a serious question? I just go about my business and pretend not to have heard anything they said.
Wait, but how does that work? Can you teach me? I feel like that'd be a really useful skill.
Skill of ignoring people? He's doing it right now.
Hmm? Hey, stop ignoring me!
I was going to say, can we call this leading by example, I suppose?
See? That's all there is to it.
That's hilarious. He's simultaneously teaching him, giving him an example, and messing with him. Look at all those eyes! I never realized. There's one on his right shoulder, like 3 on his belt thing. There's a bunch on his dark gray cape. Yeah, down there on the bottom. That bright cyan one right there, staring right at us. Ooh. Sharp edges. That's funny. One right here. No, 2 right there. Alhaitham, why are you covered in eyes? It's kind of freaking me out. That's pretty cool. And of course, looking at him, now I want to look at Kaveh more. I noticed he's got these little... Oh. Well, on his shoulders. Those little brass parts. That's cool. Looking for eyes. If anything, more bird-like. And he's got the feather, too. I don't see any eyes. Except for maybe right there. Nope, just a swirl. You've escaped, Kaveh. The gaze of the gods does not land too heavily upon you. Let's get out of here. Ugh, if I can. How do I even leave this place? I don't know. Oh, wait, that way? There's a way to get up? I'm just gonna climb right here if I can. Success. Okay, go to Cyrus's home. Let's double check to make sure we did all the little encounters. Apparently that's everything. Alright, let's go to Cyrus's home. It's up here. Woo! Let's get the show on the road. Let's get this mystery underfoot.
Here we are. This is the place.
Oh, it's cute.
Huh, we might be too late. Looks like nobody's home.
Or he might be asleep.
Oh, Cyno moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
If we talk too loudly, we might wake him up.
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Kasharawar, household name.
Ah! Professor Zahahadi!
Hello. So she is becoming
Wow.
relevant.
So it really is you. My goodness, whatever is going on tonight?
What, did you see Cyno come through earlier?
We're looking for Cyno. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all. I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come back. So we went to his place, and would you believe it? He's gone. Goodness knows where to.
Suspicious.
It must have alarmed Cyno, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did explain what this was all about. How serious is it?
Well, it won't destroy Sumeru, but it might endanger some lives?
Well,
It's unclear.
if Cyrus isn't at home. Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
I wanted to get a better look at her necklace thing, and now we can. Look at that! That's an interesting symbol. What is that, like a phi? Curious. Yeah, we have a bunch of design choices we haven't seen before today. That's so cool.
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and he looked lost in thought. I could tell something was troubling him, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. If Cyno hadn't happened to visit him that day, he'd probably still be holding on to that thing.
Oh, interesting. So he didn't even go to report it. Cyno just found out.
After seeing the letter, Cyno told him to contact the Corps of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Cyno.
And he did bring that up a couple times. That did seem to be his main concern, that he was saying after the fact, oh, I only received a small damage to my reputation, it's fine. So yeah.
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just desserts.
I do think he recognized the symbol and didn't want to get the Matra involved because of it. And so he's probably quite relieved that he got through with the whole thing without that symbol being discussed.
As a former sage, it's possible Cyrus still has enemies at the Academia. That's why Cyno was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while they were going back and forth over it.
Did you happen to look at the letter?
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public. But why?
Because of the symbol. He only reported it because Cyno forced him to. Which means Cyrus must know something about the Temple of Silence.
Oh, dear. What on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger. Oh, I almost forgot. Cyno left me this letter to pass on to you. He wrote it when he came by earlier. He realized you might come looking for him.
Well, that's helpful.
Thank you.
What does it say? Let Paimon take a look.
Cyno's letter. My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me. What was the whole thing about the weapon then, do you think? You think he intended to trap us in our tent? I mean, it's not like the cloth was going to keep us there. It would have been very... Oh, it's because maybe he didn't recognize the symbol until Alhaitham and Kaveh told him about it. But it is very suspicious that he would go on a supply run in the middle of the night. Cyno, what are you up to? Did you take us camping just to kind of get us away from the city so we'd be far behind you once we tried to catch up?
My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me.
Well, of course we're going to go after him, right?
Yep, that sounds like Cyno. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Cyno and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the Academia and regroup.
Got to update everybody on what we've learned, which isn't much, but still. I love this. Oh, trees! Can I steal some wood? Yes. Excellent. I need all the Sumeru tree material I can get. Return to the Academia. I'm a little nervous about walking over there instead of teleporting because of bedtime story, but I just want to say hello to the trees. Really quick. Another one. Nice. Oh, nice. Wow, I never considered Sumeru City as an option for running around to collect wood. Maybe I should have. I don't think I can get anything. Oops. Oh, here's a tree. Yeah, I don't think I can get anything from that super big tree. But this one will probably. Yeah, there we go. Alright, back up. Let's go track down our team. It looks so gorgeous, doesn't it? Look at that symbol at the top. Close but not quite the Paimon symbol. It actually kind of looked like a peacock feather. Looking at these stained glass windows. Just, you know, looking for symbolism. I've realized, mostly from Alhaitham, that there's a surprisingly... and from Arlecchino. Oh, speaking of Arlecchino, we need to level her. Let's do that right now, because we're talking about her. There's a surprisingly, concerningly large amount of eyes everywhere in this game. Look at those. The little red things on her coat. Look at her go. So spooky, I love it. And these here, the silver ones? How mysterious. Alright, let's level her. I'm gonna send her again, I guess. Silence, okay. Can I send her again? I think I can. I can, but I am kind of tentatively saving materials until after a certain banner rolls around. I want to make sure I have enough materials for that one first. I'm so excited. AR 60! The little AR symbol looks so close to the top of the screen. Has it always been like that? I assume so, but I just never realized. Interesting. Alhaitham still there. Okay. I'm trying to... Oh, they're both still there.
Everyone hold hands.
He has nothing to add. He's concentrating on reading.
I see everything.
Same over there. So sad. Here we go.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
Yeah, pretty much.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there. Cyno got there before us, but he was long gone by the time we arrived.
Do you suppose Cyno had time to encode a secret message into his letter?
He didn't say where he was going?
No. He left us a letter and told us not to go after him.
Could we elemental sight track him, maybe? Tanari shares what you learned from Zaha Hadi.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Cyno. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
Wow, more detail? Wow, it's gorgeous! Look at those things in the corners. Looks like a door or a stairway. It's beautiful.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry, but the similarities in the general form and certain details were clear enough to confirm a match.
Can we see?
Yeah, and we're lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history. We scoured the entire Academia collection, and that book was the only one with a record of the motif.
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source.
His source for the rumors or for the paper?
The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert.
Ah.
According to Uraka, he had a striking presence and was well educated.
Interesting. So the temple did deliberately get involved, I'll go ahead and assume, but why? If they're here to cover up secrets, this is just drawing attention. They could have just disappeared Cyrus if they wanted to for some reason. What do they want in this whole situation?
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of cards. The guy claimed to be in the city for business, as part of a merchant caravan. Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say, and brought up the idea of extorting Cyrus for Mora. The guy encouraged him to go ahead with it, then handed him some pen and paper to write the letter.
This all feels very deliberate.
I see. So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to draw what are they trying to bring the Temple of Silence back? trying to make their presence known again, but for what it is, it feels like they would want to be all secretive, you know?
So, how do we find this guy? Did Uraka say where he is?
He doesn't know. He claims not to have seen him since that day in the tavern. The man gave him some tips on how to carry out the extortion, but from then on, Uraka was acting alone.
You meet a guy in a tavern and he gives you tips on how to extort someone? Biggest red flag.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Core of 30 and review the city's entry and exit records. Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade.
Has it always been?
The true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia. But, as time went by, the sages gradually became corrupt and foolish.
So maybe the intent of the Temple of Silence was never to cover up the truth, but rather that's what the sages turned the one at the Academia into, and that's why the true one stopped associating with them.
The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia and ended the partnership.
Exactly.
They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago. Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru, sequestering and guarding any wisdom that posed a threat to the people's livelihoods.
Okay, so they do have a history of hiding information, at least, shall we say.
At its roots, it was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right path.
The Academia of the day knew that the split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge. And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal the truth.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years!
So how did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
And why do they want to, at the very least, damage his reputation and at the most, bring him down?
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Cyno. Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
Yeah.
He must have recognized it right
The
away.
message.
That'll be why he didn't want to involve the authorities. He probably hoped to take care of the whole thing by himself. Unfortunately for him, Cyno had other plans.
Since the desert is where the Temple of Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
I have to go after him.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea, with how you respond to the heat? Why don't we send someone else?
I'll go. I'm right here.
I should be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water. Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Something might go wrong.
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Oh, well, hello.
Master!
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master? Oh, we're finally getting to meet him in person!
Why do I feel more impressed, I suppose, meeting this random sage than I do meeting, like, Alhaitham, who was literally the Grand Sage? That's kind of hilarious. Hello?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler in Paimon.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting that. That's hilarious. But of course he needs classes so he can see the plants better.
Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus and Mahamatra Cyno leaving the city at different times. Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Rebat.
Okay.
I was going to suggest that you join forces with the Core of 30 in this case. However, as I'm sure you've already heard from Alhaitham and Kave, the Temple of Silence is involved.
And the Core 30 won't go against them, or?
The Academia has made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk about. It may well be that no better choice was available to them, but those actions are nonetheless a stain on our legacy. I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's perspective. Now is the time for action.
I understand where you're coming from, Master. But I'm afraid the situation might be more complicated than we thought. I think we need to keep a low profile, or risk making things worse.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen into their hands, and... everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Cyno back safely. We cannot afford to lose them.
Need our help? Whatever you need, we got you covered.
Really? Wonderful. You have my most sincere gratitude. Arav and I will continue to follow up on the lead from Uraka. Kaveh, Scribe Alhaitham, I'd like to ask you to cover the duties of the House of Dana. Tainari, you are planning to go into the desert, correct?
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay. You stay behind to help Master and Alhaitham.
Well, if you're sure. Okay. But be careful.
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
This is really interesting.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
I'll do my best.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch up with Cyno before it's too late.
Knowing him, he's probably covered a fair distance
Yeah.
already. But we still have a shot. Let's take it.
Alhaitham's gone. I feel like his outfit was watching me. Because I'm just thinking about... what could the temple possibly want with Cyrus? Especially because as they've established earlier in this quest, he hasn't been publishing anything new since his retirement. So maybe he got too close to certain information and they gave him a warning? And maybe that was part of what led to his retirement? And that's why he stopped doing research or publishing anything? But then why would they feel... where am I? Oh. Why would they feel the need to give him this second warning? If he truly did stop his research, does that imply that he kept researching? Or maybe he found something while he was still active and just realized it was dangerous for him to know it? So he stopped researching, retired, and then the temple realized that he knew this information, and now they're after him? That doesn't really make sense, though. In terms of pacing, at the very least.
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
What do you see?
Is that
Ooh!
Dia?
I recognize those ears.
You sure you want to brave the desert alone? I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, but still.
It's not my first time. I'll be fine.
Cyno.
We got up to him kind of fast, actually.
If you're really going to go through with this, then at least take our advice. When you're packing for your trip, budget for 5 days more than you plan to spend out there.
Case of sandstorms or resource loss. But yeah, I really didn't expect to actually catch up with him so easily. A little
Makes sense. Okay,
concerning.
I'll go get ready.
You also have a giant eye on your outfit, but we knew this. The King Deshret eye.
Thought we might find you here.
Hello.
You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
You couldn't escape us.
Didn't I tell you not to come after me? I thought I had a good lead on you.
So did I.
Sorry, but we never agreed to that. Why would you go off on your own like this?
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation. And I'd rather not involve anyone else if I can help it.
Can you at least explain why it's complex?
Takes a special kind of person to get Cyno chasing them all the way out to Caravan Ribat. But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal his name? Is he Sumeru's most wanted or something?
I think he's trying to protect what's remaining of his reputation. Not that it's taken much damage so far, but since he was concerned about that, maybe he's trying to protect his reputation.
Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Also, hey, it's been a while.
Dia and Candace! So nice to see you. Actually, seeing all of our friends is the whole reason we're here.
You're looking well. Glad to see it.
Thanks, you too.
Candace and I came to Caravan Ribat on business. We ran into Cyno as he was asking about some elderly gentleman's whereabouts. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow and very few supplies.
I already get the beast. Do you suppose he rented it?
That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
Cyno, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case. But let us know how we can support you. We're here to help however you need. The more people we have working on this, the quicker we'll be able to find the person you seek.
No, it's not that simple. If I'm right, He'll be doing everything he can to avoid us.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try and solve this on his own. It won't be easy trying to find him in the desert when he's deliberately trying to cover his tracks.
Do you suppose Oathkeeper in this case actually refers to Cyrus? He's keeping some sort of oath that he made?
Sounds like this is far more complex than we imagined.
Still, if he started from Caravan Rebot, the chances are that his route took him past Aru village. You may as well ask if anyone there has seen him.
Ooh, so we are going to Aru.
My thanks to you both. Once this is resolved, I will find a way to repay you.
Ah, come on. No need to get all serious. Just buy a round of drinks next time we're all in the city or something.
That's a deal.
All right, so, you all set?
Yes, we'll handle it from here. Thank you again for your help. I don't take it for granted.
All right, then we'll leave you to it. Just remember, if you change your mind and need some reinforcements, we'll be here.
And don't think you'd be imposing. You can depend on us.
Don't worry, we'll keep him out of trouble.
That's pretty cool. I like this. Dia and Candace are some powerhouses, and they're very reliable. Nice to have them in our corner, of course. Oh, hello!
Gods above, I pray that you will see the goodness in their hearts and give them your protection.
Whatever they're getting themselves into, I just hope it isn't too dangerous. Get home safe, everyone.
Aw, they're so nice.
Cyno should count himself lucky that the Traveler and Tighnari got here when they did. What was he thinking, trying to play the lone hero?
The desert tests the character of all who enter it, and only those with wisdom and courage shall prevail. But take heart. With his companions by his side, no harm will come to Cyno.
This is true. We will die for him if need be. We'll protect him. Aru village next, isn't it?
I see everything.
I got a flower. Just checking to see if anybody else is hanging around to talk to. Anybody watching us? I feel like these are all the standard NPCs. So, to Aru village it is. I would love to walk over there, but... walking in the desert, it's always a little bit farther than you expect it to be, isn't it? Hello, Nahida!
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Go on.
You know, this is where we first met Cyno, right here, and he fought us when we first met him. Are we about to fight someone?
So, after you left the campsite, we had a longer talk.
All the details, I suppose, that we've discovered.
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question. It doesn't surprise me at all that the one in the academia is a fake.
Do you have any connection with the Temple of Silence?
Ooh, just coming right out and asking.
I do.
Ooh.
I trust you're all aware of the spirit that gives me my power.
Oh!
Hermanubis, the original founder of the Temple of Silence.
I did not know this! Okay, I do recall from his first story quest and his trial, and also we've seen it a couple times in the Archon quest, that like sort of ghostly electro outline that enhances his power sometimes. Wow, it's Hermanubis? Literally him? So, like what, if you don't respond to the situation, you could lose access to that power maybe? That would be interesting. This is so fascinating.
Due to my unique constitution, I was put through a number of trials in the desert when I was younger.
Really?
Later, I met the professor, and he brought me to Sumeru City.
By whom? Were you like alone in the desert, and that's what you mean by a number of trials, just trying to survive? Or did somebody deliberately put you into these trials after you made a connection with that spirit? Oh, I'm so fascinated.
But my memory of that time is hazy. I can't recall much.
This is exciting. It really seems like he might be connected to the temple. I mean, he just straight out said it, but I just wonder how and how much.
It's a good thing that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without that, I don't know if we would have connected the dots and realized there was more to this case than mere extortion.
So, this is curious. He didn't recognize the oh, actually, that makes sense. So, he didn't recognize the symbol because it's been too long. if he knew it as a child, he's lost that memory now.
I did not recognize that symbol at all.
Uh-huh.
Whether that's because I've never seen it, or because my memory fails me, it's hard to say.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. Thank goodness for Kaveh, and for all Hatham's diligence during his time as acting Grand Sage.
But Cyrus must have recognized it right away, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't have had any qualms about you reporting it. Oh, maybe his connection to the Temple of Silence goes even deeper than yours.
I suspect so too. Professor has never once mentioned the Temple of Silence in conversation. And whenever the conversation turns to Hermanubis and the concept of spirit indwelling, he avoids going into any depth.
Spirit indwelling. That must be what it's called, to have this sort of connection to a spirit like Cyno does. Yeah, Cyrus. How mysterious. And Cyno just said that he was the one who found him, or at least who brought him to the academia. Oh, fascinating.
Well, speaking of avoiding things, you do realize, don't you, now that we've caught up with you, you're stuck with us for the rest of the way.
But that does explain why Cyno cares so much about him.
I am aware. And I have accepted it.
Wonderful.
Or rather, I don't see how I could manage to ditch you en route. So, I might as well accept that you're coming with me.
Fantastic. It's a delight working with you as always, Cyno.
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like it or not. So the best option now is to try to look out for each other. Ha!
You can't get rid of us.
Fair enough. Then at least let me buy you a drink once we're back in the city.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can tell us.
With more of us, I'm sure we'll find something even faster, Cyno.
Hello.
Hello.
Mahamatra Cyno?
I'm looking for someone. So I'd like to confirm any recent foot traffic in and out of Aru village.
Cyno describes Cyrus's appearance and provisions.
A man matching that description passed by Aru village not too long ago. He stopped by to load up on food and water and feed his sumpter beast. Then he was on his way.
Which way did he go?
Where was he going?
Let me think. He took a seat by the entrance of the village for a while, and had a brief chat with the person who came to deliver the water. He said he was headed somewhere near an oasis, but he didn't mention which one.
The person who delivered the water, eh? We should talk with them.
Do you have a map? I can mark out the direction he was heading and the best routes to any nearby oases.
That's a huge help.
I have one. Mark away.
Great.
Time goes by.
There you go.
There we go.
Thank you so much. You were a great help.
I'm just still thinking about the spirit indwelling thing.
You've got a really good memory.
I want to know more about it.
You're quite welcome. Just doing my job. Best of luck. I hope you find him soon.
Thank you for the information. You might not even need to speak with the, water delivery person.
Did I remember to lock my door? Well, it shouldn't be a problem. Nothing bad will happen in the village as long as Candace is around.
She's currently not here. Nothing more to add, it seems. Ooh, I could duel him! Oh, he's so nice. I like him. Alright, head to the oasis. Down there. Let's go to this teleporter. This one is closer. It's just on the other side of that rock formation, but it might be fine. We'll see. Ooh, nice! Why am I'm on the wrong keys. Oh no! Darn it. I was pressing Q instead of forward. Good thing I didn't have my ultimate. We'll keep an eye out for henna berries. I always want more of these for Farazan. I think she's max level now, but I'm not sure. But just in case. Enemies over there. A little guy right here. You know what? I will fight a little guy. Oh, there's more little guys? Okay. Carefully fighting the little guys while not fighting the hilly turtles in the background.
Time to act.
Didn't completely miss. That's good. Yay! Everybody wants these in Sumeru, so definitely want to collect those where I can. Am I on my tree gadget? I sure am. Excellent. No! No, I do not wish to fight you. Oh no. Oh no. They're going to be fighting me while I'm in this cutscene. Oh,
Hold on.
thank God. They left.
I see some people over there.
I was fully ready to just die. Hi, people. Oh, that's,
Do you think it's safe to ask them what they know?
That's, I have him as a character.
Should be. I'll go.
No?
No. I'll do it.
I guess? That way they don't know that Cyno's involved. They might be on the lookout for
Why
Cyno.
can't Cyno go talk to them? What difference does it make?
Also, Tighnari might be a little bit more personable when it comes to asking questions.
Given my background, appearance, and the way I dress, I might not be the most welcome visitor here. Just in case, it's probably better to let a more neutral party handle things.
Makes sense. Hopefully they don't hate him. Uh-oh. There's just some angry
Hello
stare.
there. I hope I'm not interrupting. My friend and I are looking for an elderly man who's gone missing around these parts. Any chance I could ask you a couple of questions?
He's practicing the I'll hate them school of ignoring people. So he's got that little purple hourglass symbol. You know who else is purple hourglass themed? Lisa, interestingly enough. I don't think I've ever read her stories. Maybe I should. I wonder if she has a voice line about this guy. That would be really interesting.
Oh, a missing person, huh? Sure. What do you want to know?
Oh yeah, I remember now. I love his voice, and he does that thing where he repeats words.
I'm just wondering if you've seen him.
It's very distinct.
Let me give you the details.
Oh, these are our people. For sure, right?
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes, and he's traveling alone.
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around here.
Carefree desert dweller. He doesn't look very carefree. Also, I love what a great job Cyno is doing at hiding.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember if we saw him.
He's looking directly at him.
He's looking behind me.
There he... Oh, look at his eyes.
Uh-oh. That guy's looking our way.
Yeah, because we didn't try to hide at all. Oh my god, we could have at least gone behind a sand dune.
Your friend over there stands out a lot, too.
Are those fighting words? That kind of feels like fighting words. Oh boy. Why is this so tense?
Hey, aren't you
Fishing.
Cyno, the General Mahamatra?
Uh-oh, recognized on sight.
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
Well, he is well known.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one looking for the old man who's gone missing, aren't you?
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
I do too, but at the same time, I love it. So does Cyno, apparently. Bad feeling, at least.
Someone's on edge. You don't trust me much, do you?
I don't know why you're giving such suspicious vibes. So surely you're connected to the temple, right? You might even be the young man who is in the tavern. But what is your angle here? 3/4?
No need to hide
That's
it.
a Cyno joke.
I understand why you're wary of us. Still, you came to us asking for help. Do you want it or not?
What will it cost?
I thought you were a group of merchants. Seems I was mistaken.
Your henchmen don't look like much, but something tells me they put up a better fight than most mercenaries.
Hey, hear that, guys? You're my henchmen now.
That's fun.
Suits me, as long as I get paid for it.
Just cut to the chase already. I'm running out of patience.
This is so good.
All right. Come with me. All of you.
Where are you taking us?
Don't you want to find your friend?
Did you kidnap him?
Silver-haired, long-robed, culture type with thoughtful eyes? Sounds like there's a whole other side to Cyrus I didn't know about.
Does that mean that there's a whole other side to Cyrus that we didn't know about?
So you know where he is?
Just follow me. I'll take you to him.
What is he doing? What's going on here? This is so cool. Is he in the temple trying to repent for his sins or something? Wait, I want to talk to these guys. Sorry, your name's Sethos. Sorry, buddy.
I see
Those guys are pretty cautious.
They just sent one person to try to talk to us.
It'd be really funny if he's just gone.
These are the guys we've been waiting for, huh? Ain't what I expected.
Bye. Oh, there he is. They were waiting for us. Do you think this whole thing was not a trap for Cyno, maybe? To lure him out here? But it does feel like it's a little bit personal with Cyrus. I want these trees. Yay! Hooray!
I see everything.
I want to go fishing! Oh, the urge is so strong. Do I even bother marking that? It's an oasis. Of course there's fishing here. Yes, I'm going to mark it. I think it's more like over here? Maybe? No, that was way too far. Anyways, I'll come back. Thanks for waiting, Sethos. I had to go chop down some wood. And also read the minds of your henchmen. Here we go, domain time.
And here.
Why is that so sinister? I love it.
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing here.
Is there an illusion? Does it have to be night?
Please step back.
Ooh, going to unlock it for us?
Whoa, something's coming out of the ground.
Wow, impressive. Anubis! Hermanubis, maybe?
What is this enormous building doing here?
Scrolls and a staff. Is the one on the right broken and they were meant to be symmetrical, or is that two different forms for the staff? Just scrutinizing these designs. That symbol on the chest. The tabard? I don't know. Looks very similar to Cyno's.
And how was it so well hidden? King Deshret's technology?
Would make sense if this is what we think it is.
Hold on, who are you guys really?
Come on, who do you think they are?
Is this the Temple of Silence? So you're a member?
All good questions. There'll be plenty of time to address them later.
I love this guy. He's so sinister. But at the same time, I get the feeling that they are principled, like we were talking about earlier. I feel like they are principled, but also I feel like we're in over our heads somehow. I'm having a great time. The Temple of Silence, hiding information, guiding people down the right path? Cyrus?
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert.
Really?
Especially not hidden right next to an oasis.
I feel like we found loads of places just like this in the desert, actually. Oh, the music.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. I'm here. Also, I'm sure you could defeat any and everyone we come across.
They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is the guy Raka met in the tavern?
I'm guessing that Cyrus actually used to belong to the Temple of Silence, and he turned his back on them? Or he did something and got exiled for it, but then why would they try to bring him back if they already punished him? You think so?
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for your sake you haven't done anything you might regret.
Me too. Hope I haven't done anything to incur your wrath.
This guy is so confident. We're really on his home turf, aren't we? Ooh, talk to the mysterious person? I sure shall. I love the softly moving sands. Where is he? Way up there? Wow. This place is massive! Is that another one of those upside down pyramids up there? Oh, she tripped. Sorry, Vega. I'm looking for chests. Oh, I guess we're in a domain. No, we're not. I could have sworn this would have been a domain. Oh, whoa. History is consigned to silence, and the dead are tragically forgotten. They keep silent vigil over all that is ancient. Because I would have thought that this would be a domain, but I can leave at any time, and I can access the map. Can I use my treasure compass in here? Where are you? Here. No. Here. Yes. Even though we're in the desert, it is still... Cannot use in current area. Okay, I guess not. Mysterious. It's so silent. How perfect. The Temple of Silence. So what do you think? You know what would be really interesting? If Cyrus was originally part of the temple, And then he got in trouble for bringing Cyno to the academia. And that's why they don't like him, because it seems like they don't. Now, the punishment for that, why would they wait all this time to punish him? Did it really take them that long to find him? Or do you suppose his punishment was just exile? But then why would they bring him back now? To silence him? I feel like they wouldn't have let him be free for so long if they were concerned about him sharing secrets. I love this music so much. Cheery. Where are you, buddy? Oh, books! Oh, darn it! I was gonna try to read his mind.
Alright, you can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence. Sit tight until he comes to greet you.
I'm so curious who their leader will be. Do you think it'll just be an NPC,
So he's
or...?
just gonna leave us here unattended? Maybe we're not being kidnapped after all.
And other statements.
They can't have been at the Oasis by chance. They were waiting for us. Whoever the leader is here, they were obviously counting on us showing up.
You don't suppose it's Cyrus, do you? Are things starting to connect for you, Cyno?
So this is the Temple of Silence.
I want to read all their books.
After leaving the rainforest,
Oh,
they hid themselves here?
wow, look at that. Oh, that was fast. Welcome back.
Hey, look! That guy's coming back.
So either the leader is a random NPC, or it's Cyrus, or it is an Anubis-like figure, or... What do you think?
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you soon.
What's your name?
Please, at least tell us what to call you.
Sorry, guess I was so delighted to see you, I forgot to introduce myself.
Was that sarcasm, or are you truly delighted that your plans are going according to plan?
My name is Sethos.
Hello!
I'll be here if you need me, but I'm not planning on answering all of your questions. Other than that, you can occupy yourselves however you see fit.
So we're free to explore by ourselves.
Suspicious for an organization known for keeping secrets?
Yep. I mean, I'm not worried about you running off.
I bet we can't escape, but you're not worried about us reading books either?
Cyrus is here. And unless I've misunderstood, you're all quite anxious to see him again.
He's right. Well, if we've got some time, we might as well take a look around.
Oh, this is so cool. I'm having a delightful time. Are you still here, Sethos? Darn it! Wait for a bit and talk to everyone. Ooh, ooh. Ah, ah! Yikes. Okay, Sethos.
Hey!
These guys clearly care a lot about each other. This is a long way for them all to come.
My first instinct is to think that you might use that against us, but actually the way you delivered it, you sound kind of nice. You're nicer than you seem, aren't you?
Professor.
Oh, he's so worried. Waiting 6 seconds or so?
The situation's even more complicated than I expected. I should make sure I know the way out before we go any further.
That's our Tainari. Taking care of safety first. Let's read the books. Wait for a bit and then talk to everybody. Well, can I find any secrets in here? I'm assuming not, but I kinda wish I could. Can I go this way? Oh, wow. Leave? I'm so... I want to try it, but I also don't. Can I just leave the quest if I desired and then come back? Wow, it almost seems like this will be a permanent place on the map after this. That's incredible. But in that case, I am surprised there's no chests in here. You're supposed to spawn after the quest ends. Is that a thing? Oh, these guys. We've seen these in other King Deshret ruins. Can I open this door? Nope. Cyrus is over there, maybe. I'm mostly joking. I think he's probably this way. Well, I guess there's nothing in here. Talk to these guys first.
I never imagined that the true Temple of Silence would be hidden somewhere like this. We've passed through these parts before, but never noticed anything.
That's King Deshret's technology for you, I guess. It borders on the miraculous. Amazing to think that it's been preserved intact all this time.
Preserved intact, you'd say. I think it's been inhabited this whole time. You've probably been taking care of it.
We should be wary of our hosts. Still, at this point, we can be confident that the professor is safe and sound. So that's something.
I think it's just secrets. Something to do with Cyno's past. Maybe his weapon, too.
I never imagined that the
same thing.
That's King Deshret.
We should beware.
I thank you both. Well, Sethos, nice to meet you.
Hey, Sethos. Have you got some time to chat?
I'm on town. A little anxious, a little nervous, a little awkward. But she still wants to make friends.
Sure.
That's my girl.
Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean you have questions for me? I don't blame you. Anyone else would.
Well, this is the friendliest he's felt so far. So, you get a lot of people asking you questions?
Not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. We don't get too many visitors.
You were the one who tricked Uraka, right? Do you know Cyno? Have you ever been to the Academia?
Yes, that was me. Although, tricked is a stretch. He was asking everyone in the tavern about ways to make some easy money.
Yeah, it was less a trick and more of just encouragement. What's it called? Enabling? And then he just gave him the paper so he would deliver his message for him.
He insisted that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law. So, I told him that Cyrus had embezzled a large sum of Mora from the desert.
Ironically, maybe that's true. Do you think that's what happened? Maybe he stole Mora from the temple?
So you framed Cyrus for a crime that he did not commit?
No. That's not entirely true. Let me jog your memory. The letter just said that he had uncovered Cyrus's secret. It didn't say what secret that was.
Did you tell him to use that exact wording?
Of course. Uraka was a great accomplice, really. Very cooperative with a little bit of wine in him. Did exactly what he was told. And not much of an original thinker, though. It doesn't surprise me that he struggles academically.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
You'll have to ask him that one yourself. Certain things I can't answer for him. I'm neither judging nor defending him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem, and it was his own choice to take the bait.
I do feel like he might have been a part of the Temple of Silence before. Both him and Sethos are very precise with their words. Do you know Cyno?
What kind of question is that? He's the General Mahamatra. Everyone in Sumeru knows who he is.
Nice dodging the question. Will you answer it, please?
Right, but back at the Oasis, you can't have known who he was for sure, or you wouldn't have asked him. So, what we're really asking is, have you never seen him in person before?
I've lived in the desert my whole life. Guess you could say I've never had the pleasure.
I just think Sethos is younger than him. I feel like Cyno was connected to this temple as a baby.
Ugh, why does Paimon feel like this guy's not being straight with us?
Come on, we've only just met. If I give you all the answers up front, you'll have nothing left to look forward to.
Have you ever been to the Academia?
Nope, not once.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the Urakas of this world. Besides, we're well aware of what goes on at that place.
Are you saying you have spies inside the city?
Spies? It's not as clandestine as that. The city gates are wide open. Anyone's free to walk in. You can find out all you need to know just by walking around town and hearing the word on the street.
That's fair. That's all I wanted to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Like you knew all that I wanted to ask? Spooky. I wonder what the temple thinks of the Academia after all the changes. Oh, hello.
Here he is.
Who's this? The leader? Hello. Also new NPC design. Does it look vaguely similar to Cyrus's, maybe? It's quite different, but some of the major colors were similar. Oh! People just teleported in. Wow, this place is huge! Look at all those books!
Grandfather.
The tension is
The
amazing.
person you wish to see is here.
Grandfather like your biological grandfather, your adoptive grandfather, or a symbolic grandfather?
Well done, Sethos.
Hello.
Greetings, one and all. I am Ba Moon, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. I know why you are here, and I thank you for your patience. Bring him out.
I can sense the answers coming. I'm so excited.
Professor!
There he is.
Cyrus, are you okay?
His hands are tied? Ooh, was that necessary?
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress. But you must understand, Cyrus is of great importance to us. We had to find a way to bring him back to us.
So he was connected to the temple. He's probably part of it before.
Cyrus owes me his life. And to the Temple of Silence, he owes a debt of gratitude. I let him go a long time ago, but now the time has come to demand payment.
This is super interesting. So, do they want 10 million more, do you think? Or would their payment be something like knowledge or information? I don't suppose it would be pay with your life, because if he owes them his life, that kind of implies they saved his life before. So why would they save it if only to demand it later? Final option, I'm thinking, what if they ask for Cyno's weapon? That would be super interesting. It's been a focal point of the story so far, and I'm curious to see why.
I wanted to end my feud with this old bag of bones before you caught up with me. But you got here so quickly.
Sorry. We were worried.
Just leave, Cyno. This is a matter between us two old men. You're all too young to get involved.
Well, can you tell us what's going on?
So that's why you didn't want to report the letter. You'd made up your mind to come here from the beginning. You only left in such a hurry to try and throw us off your trail.
Some things in life catch up with you. No matter what you do, you shouldn't have come. That alone brought the others.
Well, the others brought themselves, so
Cyno
don't
didn't
blame
make
him.
us do anything.
Exactly.
We came here for the same reason he did. To rescue you. We'd appreciate you telling us the truth. Otherwise, it seems a little unfair on everyone who had to stay behind.
My secrets are secret for good reason. Bringing them to light can only lead to misfortune.
What do you think, O leader of the Temple of Silence? Can we hear these secrets?
You're afraid, aren't you? You can't bring yourself to speak of your past deeds to the students you nurtured as if they were your own children.
I see, that kind of misfortune.
You recognized our emblem because for many years you lived among us. Indeed, you all but became one of us.
Okay, interesting.
You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. Your own guilt convicted you. For you, Cyrus, are a traitor. You once shared your learning with us, and joined us in our mission to revive the might of Hermanubis, to bring new hope, new opportunity.
Revive the might of Hermanubis. And then Cyno.
But then you betrayed us. You bargained for your independence with your past contributions. And then you left, taking with you Hermanubis' might and the wielder of his power.
Yeah?
We both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave, but that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
Okay. I don't like the implicit claim they're making here. I am a little concerned that this might turn into if Cyrus gives up his life, then Cyno can walk free.
You really know how to hold a grudge.
What right do they have to Cyno's life, though?
Hermanubis' might? And the wielder of his power?
Uh-huh.
Does he mean you?
And do you suppose the might refers to the weapon?
Professor, anything to say?
The moon is right. I came here once before. He rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. When he learned that I was a scholar, he
That looks really
invited
cool.
me to come here and revive the might of Hermanubis together.
Wow. That looks really cool.
It was a great, daring plan, and one shrouded in secrecy. The Temple of Silence had been bereft of Hermanubis for too long. The strength of its faith and its warriors were waning. Bamoon proposed that we implant bar fragments, shards of Hermanubis, into the bodies of suitable vessels. If the experiment was successful, the spirit of Hermanubis would then dwell within the vessel.
Law fragments. Fascinating. What are those? How do you create them or collect them?
Many believers volunteered themselves for the experiment. But we soon discovered that the bodies of grown adults could not withstand Hermanubis' power. In the end, Bamoon offered his own adoptive grandson.
By which you mean, I would assume you would have meant Cyno, but we're looking at Sethos right here, who did greet Bamoon as grandfather.
One other child was identified as a suitable vessel, and his parents agreed to release him into our custody in exchange for a small fortune. These two children were our only hope for hosting Hermanubis' power.
Do you suppose they each have half, maybe?
For many years, the Temple of Silence had been in possession of 2 Ba fragments from Hermanubis. As remnants of his raw power, they were exceedingly rare treasures. The test subjects were sent into a room that had been prepared for the ceremony and instructed to approach the Ba fragments, whose power had been amplified. If, after some time, this power did not repel them, this would mean that they were suitable vessels.
I wonder if this is really ringing any bells for Cyno. Those trials in the desert he was talking about.
The original plan was for a 3-stage experiment: resonance, implantation, and recovery and observation. The resonance stage went quite smoothly for both candidates. As the 2nd stage began, I realized a decision had to be made. Should we implant the fragments one at a time? This would allow us to monitor the results after the first round and adjust our plan accordingly. Or alternatively, we could implant each fragment in a different vessel at the same time and compare their effects.
This is so cool. Oh my god. Okay. A little concerned that they're doing experiments, but it is what it is. But this is so cool. Oh my god. I did not expect Cyno to have this kind of backstory. Are you kidding me? Whoa.
But as I was deliberating, both Ba fragments suddenly became active. They glowed with a light we had never seen before. I knew that if they were not implanted right away, they would disintegrate and be gone from the world for good. Our 2 vessels had both displayed great promise by successfully resonating with the fragments. Under the circumstances, the thought of implanting both fragments into the same vessel seemed out of the question.
But
to preserve our faith and our power, we implanted each of them with a single fragment.
Yes, okay.
Ultimately, I ended the experiment and left, taking one of the children with me.
You skipped a whole bunch. Why? What happened in between?
In recognition of your past contributions, I chose not to send someone to hunt down and kill you both. Your lives were spared, but I have paid a great price for your betrayal ever since.
But anyway, so this definitely means that Sethos has the other fragment, right? No wonder he was so confident when speaking with us. He almost certainly has power that could rival Cyno's, right?
I have always wanted to see you, Cyno. Losing you and your Ba fragment dealt us a devastating blow. We've been in decline ever since you left.
I have some questions and issues with that statement, but okay.
I see. So that's how I gained my power.
Oh, we get the feeling that he's wondered for a long time, but he's not the sort of person to dwell on it. But he must have wanted to know nonetheless.
Look, In essence, I borrowed your bar fragment for a decade or so. And now you are seeking justice. If you want to take my life, then so be it. I'm an old man now anyway. But you cannot lift a finger against Cyno. He is the General Mahamatra. Your actions would be seen as a declaration of war against the Academia.
I'm sure you don't remember anymore, dear Cyno, but you've met us all before. You were so young then, when we all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
They might try to persuade him to stay, but I don't think he would. Not only does he have all of his friends in the city, but that's just the only life he's ever known. And even if they could persuade him to stay out of a sense of duty, he still has a sense of duty to being General Mahamatra. You know?
You and he, Sethos, you were our final hope.
Yep, there you go. That's so cool. They're kind of like two halves of the same coin.
You'd like me to return my power?
As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is time to reclaim it.
I worry what will happen to Cyno, though, if it's been with him for over a decade of his life.
That power is not yours to reclaim. Cyno was chosen by the gods. You cannot take what they have bestowed.
Good point.
You are wrong. Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one. My child, Sethos, has the same gift as he.
So, you're going to make Sethos take it?
So those are your terms for freeing the professor?
Despise me all you want. My sins are my own. The Temple of Silence is an innocent party. It is because of my foolishness all those years ago that the Temple's glory has waned. And now I must take responsibility for the decision I made back then.
So what you're saying is, the power of one Ba fragment is not enough? You're asking me to return the one in my possession, so it can be implanted in him instead?
Divine power causes great suffering to those who wield it. How do you know that Sethos would be able to withstand it?
He is no longer a small child. But regardless, this burden is ours to bear. And your objections mean little, given that you turned your back on us long ago.
Both my heart and mind are telling me that what you are proposing is a terrible idea. However...
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about Cyno's objections?
Don't listen to him, Cyno. That power is no more yours to give than it is his to take. You have to understand.
So you have to ask the gods if they want it to be transferred, basically? Get their opinion?
I know. But if this is a question of your freedom versus a fragment of power, then there is nothing to debate.
Oh, his principles, like we were talking about earlier.
Sorry to interrupt, but in my view, there are a number of contentions here that still need addressing.
Thank you, Tighnari.
Say that Cyno refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then, we are at an impasse. I find it hard to believe that you went to all this effort without planning for that possibility.
He's saying, you definitely have a trap prepared for us. Why don't you just tell us what it is?
You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest. Well, my stance is, put the rest of your cards on the table. Then we can have a discussion.
Wait, those ears. So, we have a descendant of the Valukashuna in our midst. Splendid. Fate smiles upon us after all.
I don't know if you should take his mere presence as approval. Notice that his presence is not in support of your side.
Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we...
I would ask, are you okay? But I kind of don't care. No, I do. Are you okay? You're getting a little obsessed there, though.
Why is he coughing so much? He looks like he's in really bad shape.
And that's another card on the table. Bamoon's condition is critical. He must have been forcing himself to act strong. His eyesight must be failing him too. Otherwise, he would have noticed Tainari's ears right away.
Pamoon, you...
Take our leader back to his room.
Sethos, you must...
Grandfather, I know what you wish to say. Leave this in my hands.
Interesting. I wonder how his leadership style will differ.
I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase. Had Cyrus not stopped the experiment all those years ago, the plan would most likely have been a success. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours. Still, it's no use talking about what-ifs. We cannot change the past.
Oh, this is fascinating. His friendly veneer is gone. This is his more true face, isn't it?
I'm not like my grandfather. The Temple of Silence has a grand legacy and a sacred duty to fulfill. So it's somewhat inevitable for the leader to have an inflated sense of self.
It's good that you're self-aware.
But I see things a little differently. I don't believe the temple has the same stature that it once did. Time has worn away at its prestige and changed things almost beyond recognition.
Interesting.
So I'm not going to force your hand. You're all free to leave. Except for Cyrus. My grandfather gave him his chance once. And now I'm giving the rest of you yours.
You have courage and wise judgment, kid. Reminds me a lot of Pamoon in his younger years. I truly wish that the temple would take an objective look at the academia of today. You've been to the city yourself. I'm sure you've seen that much has changed for the better.
This is so epic with the music in the background. It would be so fascinating too to see a team up between the temple and the academia in the modern era, but this situation, what's the best middle ground here?
And things will only continue to improve. Why not consider cooperating with the academia once more?
Oh, if they agreed to cooperate, then maybe they wouldn't have an issue with Cyno leaving again. His power. But then, he doesn't have an issue with that already. He just wants to keep Cyrus, and we want them to let Cyrus go.
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather, I might well be open to persuasion. But it's a bit too late for that now, Cyrus.
Tainari made a good point earlier. He said there has to be more to your plan than this, and I agree. All you and Ba Moon are after is the Ba fragment. The professor will accept whatever fate you deem fit for him out of a sense of guilt. I am the one who has a choice to make. And that's how it was always going to be. Ultimately, you want to trade the Ba fragment for the professor, correct?
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious consideration.
This is incredible. This is so cool.
I won't forsake my professor. Nor do I intend to run from a problem that I must face sooner or later. Give me one night to make my decision.
Who do you suppose will spend that night in the temple?
That works. Then I'll be waiting to hear your verdict, Cyno. Oh, my grandfather still has a fair few things he wants to say to Cyrus, so I'll be escorting him back now.
This tension is incredible. This somewhat implied rivalry.
Sure about negotiating with him?
This is so... Oh my god, I feel like I'm watching a movie. I'm enraptured.
I need to think this through. Everyone, let's meet again later tonight. Until then, take some time for yourself.
You know what that means, Paimon? We're going to investigate every nook and cranny of this place.
Alright, well, don't put too much pressure on yourself, Cyno. If you need any help working things out, just come and find us.
Wow. Wow. Sage of Sages. Which referred to Hermanubis, didn't it? He's one of the greatest sages, at least. Oh, and they're talking about the wisdom of Hermanubis. And how Cyno and Sethos might have access to at least part of it. This is... Oh my god, this is so cool. Are you kidding me? How do we get out of this situation? I mean, we don't really have that many cards to play. They want Cyno's power in return for Cyrus at the very least, or they just want to keep Cyrus forever. Cyno is free to go. Cyno is willing to give up his power, it sounds like, but Sethos is less willing to let go of Cyrus than his grandfather was. Like, what can we do in this situation? I really wonder if we could play the card of, you know, let the gods decide. But then how would you do that? Can't exactly summon a god or a god's attention. I'm wondering if, like, Cyno and Sethos could do something using their fragments, but I don't know how that works well enough to make a guess. We could just try to run for it. But Cyrus wouldn't be happy with that, because he wants to stay here. Pretty much. He wants to accept whatever his fate is, at least. Because of his guilt, so if we ran for it, the Temple of Silence would definitely track us down easily again. And Cyrus would probably go back willingly. So we need to have a chat with Cyrus to show him that Cyno's experience of everything perhaps doesn't line up with how guilty Cyrus feels about everything. And even Sethos said that he doesn't see the temple the same way as his grandfather. Yes, it's declined, but maybe that's not something that, you know, Cyrus should feel solely responsible for, at least, you know? This is fascinating. Wow. Wait until nighttime. Oh, great. Less than an hour, basically. There we go. Nice and punctual. That was the fastest time change I've ever done. Talk things over with your companions. Alright, really quick. I saw some achievements. Tevat fishing series. Intermission, catch a scattered page of a book while fishing in Inazuma. I did! I got my first torn book page from fishing. I was so excited. Not just a small bench, great 600 furnishings. Wow. Is that everything? Looks like. And then let's quickly talk about mail. Look at this. Look at all that. Oh, hey. Yay! I've got a lot. I have so many. Mawika's at the very least. I haven't met her yet, so I wanted to share this with everybody so that you can take a look at this if you so desire, and then I'm gonna put it away. Boop. And then there's so many. I need to read these. But there's so many. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. So maybe we will do that later if I remember. At some point, it will have to be done. Talk things over with your companions. Oh man, just the music in King Deshret areas never gets old. It's so good. Oh, there's water in here. Wow. That's really cool. Look at all these people. Look, there's greenery. This place is huge. How do you not get lost in here? Hello. Who are you? Not friendly, apparently. That's alright. I am somewhat of a, unwelcome guest, I suppose. Tentatively welcomed, but only assuming that I will leave. The group gathers again.
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus came to the desert knowing that he would almost certainly never return. He's a stubborn man who tends to double down when he feels strongly about something. We won't get anywhere trying to convince him to escape.
I agree. My master Nephis says the same thing. Once Cyrus makes up his mind about something, he won't listen to reason.
Exactly, so we can't just escape with him.
So that's one thing. A few other things come to mind too. You've heard all you need to hear about the Temple of Silence. So on that, I don't have anything to add.
Did you remember anything, though? I'm just curious.
My own memories of this place are hazy, though. Probably something to do with the overpowering presence of the Ba fragments. That might explain why I suffered from constant headaches and fevers as a child.
Oh no! I'm sad to hear that.
I do remember having some fleeting moments of profound emotion when vague images would appear in my mind. But I don't recall much, only bits and pieces.
That is fascinating.
I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. Thinking back on it now, I suppose it was Hermanubis' way of trying to encourage me, even if we couldn't communicate.
Oh, that's really interesting. Sort of giving him the feeling of a strong will so that he will learn how to have a strong enough will to endure what was happening. Perhaps.
The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So if the will and might of Hermanubis is a real, intangible thing, and they are its rightful worshippers, then...
He wants to give it back.
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
I would just worry about what that would do to Cyno after all these years. Don't make any rash decisions. There must be another way. I mean, if he wants to give it to them, I have no issue with him giving it to them. I just do worry about any consequences, so just don't be rash.
No. I have no intention of returning it.
Ah.
I need this power to protect Sumeru. But the temple has the right to make the final decision over its fate, since it belongs to one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
Be interesting if he made a promise, something like, I'm going to keep it, I'm going to leave, but when I die, or when I am dying, I will come back here so that the Ba fragment returns to you.
So I will challenge them head on.
Ooh.
And win the right to wield this power for myself. Fair and square.
A duel? A fighting duel, I
This
assume?
reminds me of something Alhaitham mentioned to me just before we left. He said that the Temple of Silence was originally founded by the ruling elite of the day. Traditionally, such organizations are bound by a strict and ancient code of nobility.
Interesting, so we could use that to our advantage.
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk about the importance of never dishonoring their tribal bonds, or the rules laid down by their ancestors.
And I love how the other parts of this group are so important and so helpful to the progression of, like, you know, our goals, even if they're not here. That is so cool.
I think we could turn that to our advantage. Go back to them with a proposal of our own.
I love how these guys, they're just friends. They listen to each other. They talk to each other about the cool things they learned.
Wow, and just like that, we've turned the tables on them.
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can, in terms that they cannot refuse. That's how we win this.
Sounds good to me.
Great. And I know just how to start the conversation. Let's go find Sethos. We'll tell him that I know a thing or two about medicine and would like to take a look at his grandfather's condition.
That would be an interesting chip to play. You know, part of our side, some leverage for bargaining. Medical help, I suppose. Gives kind of a bitter taste in my mouth, but also, like, they might kill a man if we can't win his freedom, so... Am I going the right way? No, I am not. I've trapped myself. Oh god, I knew I was going to get lost. I just didn't expect it to happen so quickly. Let's try this way. I appear to be getting closer. Is he that way? I feel like he's gonna be this way. I'm getting farther. Never mind, he's not that way. Okay. This just looked like an exit, kind of. But maybe that's the throne room? That way? I suppose we're going to his grandfather's chambers, perhaps?
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training, so I was wondering if you might let me take a look at your grandfather?
Is he going to ask what it all costs?
I have no objections, although we do have our own doctors here. I doubt you'll be able to tell us anything we don't already know.
Only one way to find out.
So I guess we're offering as goodwill.
Follow me.
Interesting.
Keep your voices down. We don't want to disturb him.
That's fair. I like this approach, though. Tighnari takes out his medical kit and performs a basic medical exam. What did you find?
Let's talk outside.
Smart, so we can rest.
Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and his prognosis is quite grave. I'm sure that your physicians have come to the same conclusion.
Oh wow, that's interesting timing. I guess this has been a bit stressful for him.
He appears to have sustained a serious injury in his youth, which has been exacerbated over the years by the heavy burden of work and now by the effects of old age. Regretfully, I must inform you that based on what I've seen with patients in a similar condition, he doesn't have long left. A few days at most.
Oh, wow. Oh, dang.
Yeah. I've known for a long time.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. But you also see things differently. You have a broader range of concerns and a more pragmatic approach.
Yeah, this is interesting, because if we just wait a couple days, the stakes will change. But at the same time, maybe Sethos will insist on keeping Cyrus as basically his grandfather's last wish to see him punished.
So tell me how we can end this on your terms. Let's find a way to bring all this to a resolution while Bamoon is still alive to see it. That's what really matters to you. I know it.
Yeah, there's no time to waste here. You know that better than anyone.
You know, the two of you are actually in a very similar predicament right now. Both of you have a very different perspective from the men who raised you.
Right. And you didn't create this situation. They did, but somehow you've ended up having to make the tough decisions.
I do love the parallels. They're really good.
You're right. We both look at this problem very differently than the people we inherited it from.
And maybe now Cyno can propose his alternative resolution?
I accept,
Ooh.
Cyno. This all began because of Hermanubis. So let's end it with the rite he himself created.
Oh, there we go.
Legend has it that when Hermanubis first arrived in Tuletula, he sparred with the city's residents.
Oh, right, we heard that name
He
before.
and his two companions proved their mettle by fighting over several days, winning the support of many fine people.
Uh-huh. Are they going to fight for several days?
That group of supporters were some of the first members of the Temple of Silence, and the sparring matches were enshrined as one of our founding rites, the rite of duels. It's where it all began.
So it is a duel. But wait, oh, I almost wonder if part of Cyno's passion for TCG has to do with Hermanubis's, I don't know, dedication or respect for dueling. That would be really interesting.
Sounds very fitting. I'm in.
As a fellow vessel of Hermanubis, your ties to the Temple of Silence run deep. So I will permit you to participate in this rite, along with your chosen companions.
Oh, this would be really interesting. Do you think they'll give us both Cyno and Tighnari as trials?
3 against 3. Sounds good.
However, I have some additional terms. As the challengers, you must win all 3 of your fights to win. And Cyno, both of us must put our Ba fragment on the line. The winner takes them both.
Oh, it makes sense. But do you suppose if we win, do you suppose Cyno will say, I don't want it, keep it?
Letting Cyrus leave with
At
one
least
of the Ba
Sethos says that
fragments
is.
was a mistake, made by my grandfather out of pity. It is a long-standing issue that must be addressed for the Temple of Silence to move forward. I can make no concessions on that front.
Yeah, because currently the status is the fragment was essentially stolen from them. But if they go through the rite and we win, then it will be okay. We addressed the situation and made it official. They won it in the rite of duels, which is, you know, something we have honored for generations.
None needed. We're on the same page. If I win, the Temple of Silence must release Cyrus, and consider this past dispute resolved. If you win, I'll return my power to you.
It's a deal. Then let's meet at the ceremonial hall tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock.
Oh, I see. So the Ba fragment won't even be on the table if we win. Gotcha. And he doesn't have to refuse it. It all makes sense. Talk to Cyno. Cyno, where are you? Where are you, buddy? You've turned into a glowing pillar of light. Is that a dog? No, it's just items. Aw, I thought it was a big dog. I thought it was really cute. It's dark in here.
Well, after how that went, there's definitely no turning back now.
There never was. Turning back hasn't been an option for me since the moment the professor slipped away to return to the desert.
He's very loyal.
You have to win. You need this power. both as General Mahamatra and for yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child. Surely that's a sign it thinks of you as its rightful owner.
Both as General Mahamatra and for myself.
Aw. He's getting into the zone, but I do appreciate that he's thinking about himself as well.
Yeah, when you put it that way. I've had to overcome a lot to tame this power and claim it for myself. Not everyone could have done that.
Exactly!
Let's not get sidetracked. We gotta focus on winning. We'll help you see this through.
The Traveler and I will never lose.
Oh.
And neither shall I.
Mm-hmm.
The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that, for a variety of reasons, fell out with the civilization of the rainforest. It's just as Dia said. Prejudice has pushed people apart. But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets on. And I don't think that Sethos is any kind of villain. He's just doing what he thinks is best.
Agreed.
Tomorrow, everything will be resolved.
This is so cool. Oh my god, this is fascinating. Do you think then that Bamoon will wake up to see this? Because I think we do need some... Ooh, we're like right at the time. Okay. Some more closure from him? Or will part of the end of the story be, you know, sometimes you don't get that perfect closure with everyone. I think it would be interesting to see him wake up again and reveal some of those things that Cyno just mentioned, the things that he really cares about. I think at least that wisdom will be helpful for Sethos as he potentially becomes the leader of this place if his grandfather's going to die in a couple days. Yeah, so I don't think that this will end with the grandfather just suddenly not dying anymore. So who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe Hermanubis will say that was a great duel as a symbol of my appreciation. Be healed! Oh, that's a wall. Oh god, did I go the right way? Oh, there it is. Who's that? Oh, that's Sethos.
We gather on this day to perform once more the rite of duels, with the greatest of all sages, Lord Hermanubis, as our witness, for his power and authority is present in our midst.
2 times over.
This is our most sacred of ceremonies, and no disruption from the audience shall be tolerated. It is incumbent upon all to observe the duel with the utmost respect and reverence throughout the proceedings.
Yeah, when you think about it, Sethos must have had a really interesting time growing up. I kind of worry that he might have felt a distance between himself and everyone else in the temple, because they probably treated him differently, knowing that he carried the Ba fragment, you know? It's kind of miraculous that he grew up to be... It seems like he's very self-aware about how power can make you develop an inflated sense of self, like he was saying earlier. Kind of implying that he himself doesn't have such an inflated ego. He's more realistic about who he is and his place in the world and whatnot. Yeah, it seems like he has successfully managed not to develop a big ego, but that's kind of impressive, considering that these people probably somewhat treated him like a god, or at least a representative of one. Fascinating. I want to know more about his childhood here.
Representing the Temple of Silence, the Defenders.
The Defenders. Oh, he's awake! Wow.
Grandfather, you're here.
He made it. Oh, you can tell he cares a lot. Oh dear.
A rite of duels after all these years. I am surprised by your decision, Sethos.
Indeed, they do handle things differently.
I know what I'm doing, Grandfather. Just leave it to me.
Representing the Academia, the Challengers.
The poses! I love it. Even Tainari joined in.
Ready. We will fight to have our voices heard.
Then Cyno's enjoying this too, of course.
Warriors, take your positions and decide on the order of battle.
What do you think, Tighnari, then us, then Cyno, or?
We come not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor what will become of the defeated duelists. Duelists, the might of Hermanubis himself is at stake here. Now, fight. Fight until the rightful victor is proclaimed.
Look at that stare. I'll go first.
Huh? Are you sure?
I'm sure. We want to keep our morale up.
I agree. She's very strong. Sending her out first will definitely intimidate the opposing side.
Okay, then you're second.
Sure.
And of course, Cyno's third.
We have decided.
So have we. Let's begin.
Oh, this is so cool! Oh my god.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Hey, my silver sword that they gave me. Leave it to me. Oh my god. She definitely had a more serious face there, but I'm just so excited. Guardian of the Temple of Silence. Oh!
You better play nice with her, or Paimon will make you regret it.
Oh dear.
A little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Touche. Ooh, this is interesting. Ah, why can't I hit it? There we go. Bloom, my friends, bloom! There we go. I'm probably going to do more damage to myself with my own blooms. You're a little Geo guy. Be nice if you could give me a shield. Oops. Oopsies. Oh, bye. I really thought I'd be fighting an NPC. I can't believe I'm fighting Fungi. That's kind of hilarious. Any more? Nope, that's it for me.
A swift end to the first bout. I now invite the duelist of the second bout to please step forward.
Look at his weapon! What is that? I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be a 5-star weapon, but I've never seen it before. Is that standard?
When you're both ready, you may begin.
Let's begin.
Sounds grounded. Am I going to get a trial? This is the coolest thing ever. Oh my god.
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Prepare for the desert heat and all.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh, nice. I like how it divided the shots between the one that had more damage and the one that had less damage. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was very clever. I think we're done. Wow, Tighnari was actually faster than I was.
Thus ends the second bout. We will now move to the third bout. Duelists, please step forward.
Oh man, and since we've won 2 out of 3, you know Sethos is going to be giving it his all. This is, oh my god.
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the final stage of the rite. I remind you both that the terms you agreed upon in advance are binding.
This is so exciting.
When you're both ready, you may begin.
Is this gonna be our first time fighting, like a playable model? Well, no, okay, we fought Pertalia and the Knave, of course.
I am Sethos,
and
vessel of Hermanubis, grandson of Bamoon, the leader of the Temple of Silence. For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis by guarding the secrets of King Deshret. And even in our darkest hour, when we could not see a way forward, we chose not to abandon hope, but to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail.
This is so epic.
We earnestly sought Lord Hermanubis' wisdom and power, longing to see his spirit and his light descend upon us.
And I can't even blame him for monologuing, because he's trying to, I think, oh, look at the lines in the background, the symbolism. That's so cool. But yeah, I think he's trying to sort of encourage his people. You know, he will be the leader here one day. So he needs to make sure that people respect the outcome of this bout, no matter what it is.
Now, I will fight to become the rightful wielder of that power.
I am Cyno, General Mahamatra of the Academia, student and successor of Cyrus, the Sage of Spontamod.
Yeah.
I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation.
I love it. It's like, they're so similar. They're great foils.
And you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel. And Hermanubis is watching. So bare your soul.
It'd be so cool if right at that moment he did his thing where he puts on the Hermanubis like aura.
Everyone, old and young, fit and frail, they're all waiting to see how this duel will end. My grandfather is a wise leader. He is also known to be a ruler who is not afraid to get blood on his hands. I understand his beliefs well, and I know what he expects of me. But our faith has held us back for too long. After I grew up, I went to the rainforest once, and I saw for myself the people of the city.
Oh, interesting. He actually wants to move forward.
Times have changed. The people of Sumeru are happier and more free now than in the past. I thought about this as I stood at one of the tallest points in the city, gazing down at the streets below.
Yeah, he's really using this chance to persuade the people he will presumably soon actually be leading to follow him and his new ideals as they shift from his grandfather's. This is so cool. Oh my god.
Then I thought of you, Cyno. You and I both wield the same power, yet the lives we lead could not be more different.
Oh, the divide between them, the symbolism.
Each
I love
fragment of Hermanubis stands for something different. Might, glory, and one of many other secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments must be what makes us so different from one another. But maybe it's that you've found your answer, and I am still searching for mine.
I'm so impressed that he's willing to admit that in front of everyone and to himself. Like we said before, he doesn't have an inflated ego.
I am more than just a warrior. I am my own person.
Exactly.
Well said.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of us, shaped the course of our lives. We are his vessels, and yet we are more besides. So show me your answer, Cyno. Show me I can be more than my faith.
Oh, wow.
More than the power I wield.
Oh, wow.
Show me the person I can become.
Oh, that's fascinating. It seems like he has felt a little trapped by his position. That was so cool! It seems like he has felt a little trapped in the past by all this. Oh! Oh no, trial! Oh, this is so cool. The lighting. Oh my god, the matching auras. No way! Oh, that is so cool. It's almost like using its own power against him, except not quite. It's both of their powers, and it's slightly different. Interesting. I guess the different aspects, like he was saying. Ooh. That was cool. What is this animation quality? It's so good!
Searching for your answer.
There you go. That looks amazing. Oh! He's going to beat him without using the power? That would be cool. It's quite the statement. I thought you were a bow user. Where'd that come from? I can barely breathe. This is so cool. What is this budget? Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Oh, he knocked him down.
Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Ooh. He accepted
Well
that
then.
quickly.
Looks like you found your answer.
That's good. I almost expect him to do the Gnosis thing. Wait, no, leave it be! Cyno doesn't want it! Whoa.
I give his glory to you.
Oh, glory was his aspect? Wow, it's like a heartbeat. Oh, that's so cool. How he immediately knew what to do with it.
I've seen that light.
Back when it resonated?
That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar.
You're kidding me, we get a whole animated cutscene as well?
The god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests
Tynarian
and
priests?
led them to the city of Tula.
Oh, those are all the different people we see in the statues and the symbols.
They founded the Temple of Silence. And from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization.
No wonder he was excited to see Tighnari.
Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians.
Oh my god.
But peace did not last.
All this time Tighnari was connected
the knowledge
too.
of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city.
Oh, of course he did.
And ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory.
And that's when they hid it away, maybe?
The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay.
It was the forbidden knowledge that they were
To ensure
protecting.
the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers.
That's so interesting.
With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes.
Of course not.
Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest.
Interesting.
What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more.
Wow.
We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
Oh my god. Why is this so cool? Why is this like the coolest story quest? Oh my god. What is he telling you, Cyno? Oh my gosh.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
A good question. Any fevers? Any headaches? Seems fine. Did he seriously just get stronger? Oh my god. That was really cool. I love how Tighnari was connected this whole time and didn't realize it. Super fascinating that him and Cyno have been friends for years. Also, I love how this quest, thank goodness, it's explaining why Tighnari has the, like, such a strong King Deshret theme and the powers that he does, even though he's so affiliated with, you know, Sumeru Rainforest and the Academia. And I remember that being a question for me during the Archon quest. Like, how did that happen? Especially with the big divide that there was between the rainforest and the desert, especially under the old Academia. This answers all of those questions. Is he okay? I think he's probably passed away. I'm glad he got to see that, though. Wow. Yeah, it seems like he found peace with the resolution right there at the end.
Grandfather.
Oh. Now Sethos. You, Sethos, and the other members of the temple bid farewell. In the Great Hall, people gather around the coffin to pay their respects.
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know. I'll miss him.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
He did say that earlier.
Yeah, he's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on to this point.
I would believe it.
At least, he was able to see this chapter come to a close before he passed.
And you know what? I do have Sethos as a character, and this does explain why he doesn't have any of Cyno's abilities. Oh, it'd be kind of cool if he did.
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanupus fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader, Cyno.
Oh, wow. I mean, he's definitely going to refuse because, one, he knows nothing about the Temple of Silence or its missions or how it runs, and two, he has his other commitments, and three, Sethos is right there. But this is, I'm just realizing, you know, they both have electrovisions as well. I really wonder if their fragments had anything to do with them receiving specifically electrovisions. That would be fascinating.
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia. I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here. As such, I am ill-suited to be your leader. Sethos, I believe the honor should go to you.
There we go.
Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure Bamoon never meant for anyone but you to be his successor.
He's basically saying we only ended up in this situation because you have honor. If that more than anything, that just doubly shows that you should be the one to be the next leader.
You really think so?
I do.
Still, I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things end.
Well, in any case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, I guess I can call the shots.
And I say that you are the new leader. Congrats.
Sethos, I would like you to succeed Bamoon as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have complete faith that you will be an excellent leader. Just think of it as doing me a favor.
He said it much more nicely than I did, but there we go.
But doesn't that render everything that we've been through up to now meaningless?
Not at all.
No, it doesn't. This experience has allowed us to become friends, which means that the Academia and the Temple of Silence will become partners once more. That's a much bigger deal than you might think, Sethos. You said yourself, times have changed. You have to believe that things can change for the better here at the temple too.
I will try. To be honest, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
Actually, part of me wonders whether Bamun's intentions from the very beginning was just to create enough pressure to force us towards a duel.
Interesting.
That way, no matter who won, one of us would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis would be concentrated in one single person.
Interesting. Yeah, if he's very loyal to Hermanubis, so maybe he just wanted the fragments of him to be together again.
Had you won, the Temple of Silence would have doubled its strength. And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple, much less integrate the temple into the academia by force.
Oh yeah, I hadn't even considered that option.
He knew that the temple's future would
Yikes.
depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but the support of the academia too. So he made it his responsibility to ensure his successor would be free from the burdens of the past. His plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the academia. With one single letter, he lured out the professor. No matter what happened after that, it would result in a net benefit to the temple.
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these trivial details.
He sure pays attention, doesn't he?
You're absolutely right. Grandfather and I considered this from every angle. We had to find a way to mend our relationship with the academia. In that sense, the right of duels was just a means to an end. Thank you for everything, Cyno. As a gesture of our gratitude, to those that you and Lesser Lord Kusanali deem worthy, I will grant the honor of access to the Temple of Silence for their pursuit of knowledge.
Oh wow. Wow, that's huge.
The Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization, more than any other organization in existence today. In times when you need information that only we can provide, we will be here to support you. But you must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead humanity to repeat the same mistakes. By the way,
that's fair.
Tighnari, my grandfather was so happy to see you. You are a descendant of the Veluca Shuna, and we are the heirs to the will of Hermanubis. The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage Hermanubis from among the Tighnarians and appointed him as his familiar.
It's so funny to me that they're called Tighnarians. It's what a clear connection. You basically couldn't ask for a more direct sign than that.
He went on to fight many valiant battles with his Tighnarian companions. They always stood by each other, from the founding of the Temple of Silence to the fall of Tuletula. The Tighnarians who left Tuletula joined their human counterparts in the rainforest. A few centuries later, when some of the group returned to the desert, many of the Tighnarians chose to stay and put down roots in the rainforest.
Gee, I wonder what happened to their descendants.
In all likelihood, those were your ancestors.
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tighnarians, but I never knew that my forebears had such a history with the Temple of Silence.
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone
Of course
seen
you would.
Cyrus?
Yes, Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room. He wouldn't show it in front of me, but I think he still has many fond memories of my grandfather.
If it's true that you and your grandfather really planned for everything to turn out this way, then I guess he didn't really resent Cyrus as much as he appeared to.
Who knows? Perhaps all of us. You, me, and Cyrus. We're all just pawns in my grandfather's plan to set things straight. He was awful like that.
Someone's got to make the decisions when history is at a crossroads. I will make a detailed report on all of this to Lesser Lord Kusanali, and arrange for an official delegation from the academia to come and meet you in the desert. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead. But once things return to normal, please come and visit the rainforest again. You should stay for a few days this time, and start to build some relationships.
Look at that.
If we're going to work together, Both sides have to get to know one another better.
Very nice.
I will. All right. Well, bye for now, everyone. I'll be seeing you.
We'll be seeing you, Sethos.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
Best of luck to you. Wow. Wow.
Did you see, Grandfather?
Oh.
Cyno chose me to succeed you as leader of the Temple of Silence. I will now serve in his stead. It's still early days, and I can't say that I know him that well yet. But after that battle, I now understand why he came here with a whole group of friends.
Oh.
Companionship means to trust and be trusted. Just like Cyno and his friends, we too will fight side by side and support each other in times of trouble.
Look at you. Look at you go.
Grandfather, we did it. We achieved what we set out to do. From this day on, the Temple of Silence has the chance to work with the Academia once more. Real change, real opportunities. They are now within our grasp.
Congratulations. He's such a cool character. I love how this story quest kind of turned into his story quest as well. It makes sense, considering all his connections to Cyno. This being Cyno's second story quest, you know? So cool to meet him. What a great character. Oh, that's wonderful. Let's see, where is he? He's in here somewhere. Man, when was the last time I saw Sethos? God, where is he? Way down here. What does he use? Wait, that's gonna be just leveling. Oh, this stuff. Good thing I've just been casually collecting it. Oh, and this one. Interesting. Yeah, the Temple of Silence is air. Burdened with secrets, he comes from the sands. His talents? The Sand King's boon. Thoth's revelation. Oh, this is so cool. Wow. I want to play as him again. I had him on my dailies team for a while. He should be at max friendship because of that. I didn't check. Oh, return to the Academia. Oh, I'm going far. Oh, I should go check on the grandfather's room, maybe? If I know where that is. Oh, wow! Oh, we can speak to people now! Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find that room. Let's just talk to those two guys because they were literally in our path.
Why is he always so concerned about who's stronger than who?
I suppose I shouldn't come down too hard on him. What if he refuses to even talk to me about it next time?
Interesting. I'd love some context. Forgive my honesty, Intef, but we reached this point in our debate because you had to mention the Goat King. Oh, yes. Of course, and I agree with your assessment of him as a treacherous official. None would deny his role in King Deshret's rulership had two sides. Good and evil, he was both. That is the reality of it, is it not? His ambition came from his power and wisdom. Indeed, and compared to Lord wow, why can I no longer say this name? Compared to Lord Hermanubis, thank you, all impure souls should know themselves filthy and shamed. But that matters not. I merely contend that the Goat King is nothing before the Crocodile King. The Crocodile King, superior. Al Ahmar above, grant this person eyes to see the many texts we have collected here. And what of them? Do any of them say that they were of equal worth? None say that they were not. Come on, you've got to listen to me. I love these guys. That's very... I don't know, it's just such a good place that they've got here. They have so much information, they have so many secrets, and because they've been so isolated from the rest of the world, they'll probably have more similarities to the original King Deshret civilization than the rest of the desert. They seem to have a lot of information, like the Goat King and the Crocodile King. Super cool. Wasn't the Crocodile King also mentioned somehow in connection to TCG? I can return here! No way! That's awesome. Well, okay, we are still in the story quest, so maybe not. But oh, no, that's not the one. Ah! Almost did something terrifying, but we dodged. I think I've done my dailies. Tula. See, I know that word because we have seen it in the past, but also... Let's see. I won't be able to see it, will I? I don't have it, but I know it exists. I know it's out there. Where are you? Oh, here you are. Well, you know the one. We should also see if, Tighnari's this! Hunter's something. And I would have said it's one of the most recent ones, too. It's down here with these, this is a Fontaine one. This is Natlan. I don't know where this... Oh, that must be Siege Weens. Wow. Oh, but these are Larua. And, this is Inazuma and that's Mondstadt. So maybe it's... I don't know. It's probably a Chimera release. Let's see. Actually, I do want to check the banner, then. I'm just so curious. Can I get that? It's Hunter's something. Weapon. Skyward series. Aquila Favonia. Skyward Blade, Wolf's Gravestone, Primordial Jade, Lost Prayer, Amos's Bow. Huh. So it must have been limited. Who's... Did Tighnari have a banner? I feel like he must have at some point. Hey! It's another Kaya. No, it's another Rust. I'll take that. Now we're nice. Reset our count to 0 for the 4 stars. Who's using Rust right now? Is it still on Child? Here you are. He sure is. Refinement rank 2. Oh, you know what I think I can refine as well? Ooh. Maybe I'll keep that then. Never mind. But then doesn't, isn't official? No, she's on sacrificial. Okay. Sacrificial. Let's just go here. Rust. New. Oh, wow. So I guess that is my second one. Okay, I'll keep it for now. The catch. I might be able to refine this. I've been working on it. Ooh. Maybe I will save it and do it all at once. Shanty is the name. That's cute. Oh, that is a really nice weapon, actually, isn't it? Ooh. Anyway. Moving on. Back to the quest. Oh, hello. I forget his name.
What were you thinking gallivanting off into the desert alone at your age? What if you take the bucket, You told not a soul what you were up to, designated nobody to handle your affairs, and left everyone scrambling frantically to try and figure out how on earth to clean up the colossal mess you'd made.
You can tell that these two are good friends.
Oh, please, will you stop your yelling? What other choice did I have?
What do you mean, what other choice? Do you mean to tell me that after all your years of learning, and sagehood no less, the only idea you could conjure up in that white-haired walnut of yours was to shoot off into the unknown like some hot-headed 20-year-old adventurer? A one-man suicide mission, That's the best idea that one of the finest minds of a generation could come up with, is it? It astounds me that you survived the journey, and you're lucky that Ba Moon didn't finish you off when you arrived.
This guy's a little mad.
All right.
I love it.
Honestly, the way you're going off on me, it's like you wish you'd been there to lend him a hand. Does it mean nothing to you that I'm your colleague and former classmate?
Can't you tell that he's concerned? He was worried?
I've got nothing more to say. What's the point of berating an old bag of bones?
What do you mean, bag of bones? I'm a flesh and blood hero who, despite his old age, saved our General Mahamatra from being stripped of his powers.
I'm sorry, you saved him? That's not how I saw it.
Okay, look. Fine, I admitted I was in the wrong. How can I make it up to you? What about, a month's work at the Academia?
1 month? Try 3.
Tighnari's master is really laying into Cyrus. Let's give them a wide berth.
Yeah, we're too young to get involved.
Professor brought this on himself. Don't pay any attention to him.
Wow, I haven't seen Master get this riled up in a long time. The last time he chewed someone out like this must have been back when I was still a student.
You look so happy with these memories.
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation's resolved. Want to come with me?
Absolutely.
We can go for dinner afterwards. My treat. You in?
Makes sense. I'm in.
Free food is free food. Always happy to help.
Paimon's coming too! Let's go!
We really have been fed well. In more ways than one, huh, with this quest? Let's see, where is she? Here she is.
I should have asked him to come help out at work much earlier. That would have kept him out of trouble and avoided this whole debacle.
Never thinks he's getting a single day of free labor from me. He's got another thing coming.
Ah, they know each other so well.
You'd better start packing your things. Report for work first thing tomorrow morning. I'll be waiting for you.
What about my allowance? Oh, and his lunch covered. How about dinner?
Don't push your luck. Let's not forget who is compensating whom here.
Hey, man's gotta eat. Help me figure out something for lunch at least. I'm counting on you.
These guys are really fun. Wow, let's see, follow Cyno. He's down? What are you doing down there, Cyno? We're updating people. Oh, Barzan! And Kali! Is that a chest?
I'll keep this close.
Yes! The best one. Oh, darn it! I was about to switch to Nahida. These quest radii are so big. Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining to me what has been going on this past few days? I heard you all ran off into the desert and got embroiled in a major catastrophe.
Just a bit.
All taken care of.
That does not answer my question. How could you be so careless? That goes for you as well. Yes, and you too.
Oh, now we're getting chewed out.
When you run into problems, you really ought to ask for help, you know? I've been around the block. Don't you think it would have made sense to involve me? And let's not forget, I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Getting lost in the desert was actually not really an issue this time.
Now would not be a good time to attempt to argue with Farazan.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Whatever you say, Madam Farazan. Yep, yes, and exactly. I agree.
It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved. Do I make myself clear? Because if you don't,
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. All right, guess it's time to play my ace in the hole.
Wow.
Say, Madam Farazan, I can see you're pretty upset, but I was just wondering. Remember that time you offered to give me a tour of the academia? Does that offer still stand?
Oh, Kale taking one for the team.
Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well, of course the offer still stands. Come on. Madam Farazan will show you around the old classrooms.
Wonderful work, Kale. Good job. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that. Also, check out Farazan acting like some sort of official academia tour guide.
Kale! Cup.
Cup?
Huh? What? Oh, right!
Secret codes.
What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get you a cup.
Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
That's true, you gotta drink water. I'll do the same right now.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe.
Yeah.
Tainari and I used it while we were in school. And it's become something of a family tradition now.
I knew it was good for something else, but family tradition, so you admit it! Excellent.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Little family. Oh, I'm so happy.
2 people left. Let's bring them along too.
Of course. Can't leave anybody out. The dead past is the living present. Wow. They're in the library? They sure are. This is just so delightful. The dialogue in this quest has been especially good, but I mean, it's Sumeru. What can you say? It's always good. I'm just so delighted right now. Now, spirit indwelling is fascinating. In the implantation of those Ba fragments, how do you suppose they implanted them? I suppose it was more of like a spiritual implanting, seeing how Cyno sort of absorbed it last time.
Am I hallucinating? Or do I see Kaveh and Alhaitham engaged in diligent studying?
Sounds shocked, yeah. They're not arguing? Wow.
We're just reorganizing all the books we used. Look, there's a whole mountain of them.
Oh, they're cleaning up after themselves. How courteous.
There's no rush. Nobody reads these books anyway.
My sincere thanks to you both.
Yes, with your help, we resolved the issue rather swiftly and painlessly. And the outcome was better than we could have hoped for.
Cyno informs Alhaitham and Kaveh of everything that happened in the desert.
I see. The Temple of Silence resorted to rather unique means of self-preservation. It explains how they managed to remain hidden for so many years.
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole load of ancient documents as well. I'd love to go check those out if I ever had the chance.
That day will come. The Temple of Silence is a hugely important organization, and we'll be sure to maintain good relations with them in the future. Now, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to treat everyone to coffee.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great. Although after the last few days, I don't know if I can handle another coffee. But I can just order something else.
There you go. Drink some water.
Sure. Let's go.
Coffee is dehydrating. We keep getting treated to meals. Everyone is so generous. Go to the cafe! It's cup time. Oh god. Huh. It's that one. Okay, well we can't go here. Let's go here and try to fly down from above. And let's just make sure we're definitely going to the right place. Dead past. It's the cafe. It's that way. I mean, they're both that way, so... I appear to be tracking to the right one, so hopefully I don't mess this up. Oh, we want me to go inside even. Impressive. I love this song. Oh, good job. I didn't kill her this time. Hello! Our dear friend from the Pare quest. Message board. The stories Mr. Mata tell may be old-fashioned, but he's quite skilled when it comes to controlling their pace. But everyone's used to getting their information from Akasha now, so they unconsciously overlook such sophistication of technique and artistic maturity. You need to be more realistic. No art form is eternal. The day when all of its value has been exploited is the day it loses its reason for existence. Like how overripe fruits fall to the earth and provide nourishment for new plants. And that is exactly why I've always despised materialists like you. Art is a precious fruit of leisure. You can't compare it to production and exploitation for commercial purposes. Leisurely people are like people walking on a spherical ground. They don't exist. Oh, huh? Oh no, the flat Tevat theory returns. They don't exist. Why don't you use your brain and think for a moment? Can the production of anything exist without commercial exchange? What a sharp clash of theories. Anyway, it's time for Mr. Kaveh to settle his bill for the month. Should it be put on your tab as usual, Mr. Alhaitham? No, that spoiled guy needs to experience the brutality of the business world. A message seemingly from a noble. Miss Acting Manager, please put it on Lord Sankma base tab. After all, one can't make art without coffee. Wow. I love it. I do worry though. His debts are only increasing.
Okay, the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right out cold. Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts.
Hooray!
Whoa. Part of me wishes I'd been there to see it, but I'd have been biting my nails off worrying about you guys.
I did get a little bit beat up by some fungi, so yeah.
A truly edifying account of the events. Bereft of detail, but it has livened up the room all the same.
Is that a compliment or not?
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
Did you tell them when I was fighting?
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him. That's very dignified of you, Cyno.
Of course. Being dignified comes with being a true champion.
Of course. I knew he was enjoying the whole duel setup.
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk before. It was a pretty unique experience.
The venue was pretty impressive too. A very ceremonial affair.
Yeah! Huge place! It felt like something right out of an epic poem! Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save that one for later, Paimon. Dessert's here.
I want dessert. Everyone enjoys each other's company and the General Mahamatra's generosity. The shockwaves left by the temple
I think that'll do me for today.
gradually fade away.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before heading home? We should probably finish putting all those books back.
I sure hope nobody's listening to you right now, Kaveh.
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
You're so in sync.
I should get going as well. See you all later. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Bye.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes. So, I gotta dash too.
Exciting. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Kali for future Amorta Sage. I'd vote for her.
Kali's come a long way. She's much more confident at dealing with other people these days.
She is. She just went off by herself.
Everyone's a work in progress. You never stop learning.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Much like this quest was for you, wasn't it? And for Sethos too, even more. Oh, there's more? Wow, they are really spoiling us with this one. I love this song.
That was good.
I love every
Feels like
Sumeru song.
everything's finally wrapped up now.
Don't jinx it.
Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done. And also, those desserts Cyno got, they were really good. Paimon definitely needs more of those in the future.
Then let's come back again sometime. I'm a little worried about where we are geographically. I think they took us out of the cafe and they brought me a little bit close to Catherine for my liking.
Do you three have anything planned for the rest of the day?
No? Did you want to catch that duel that you promised me?
If not, would you come somewhere with me?
Sure. Where are we going?
That's a secret for now. Wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
Sounds a little bit more serious than I was expecting.
Okay. I think I can guess where you're talking about. It'll definitely be a nice surprise.
Well, now Paimon's curious. Come on, let's go.
What do you think? The campsite? Goes to place Cyno mentioned? Over there? The other side of the academia? I don't recall seeing anything over there before except for maybe a chest I collected once, some enemies I fought before. Oh, it's up here even. Oh, I thought it was down below. Is it just a good view? Oh, I do love a good view.
Been a while since I last made my way up here.
Wow, look at this place.
Wow.
We're so high up.
Is this maybe one of their getaways from when they were in the academia?
Need any help?
Don't underestimate me. I'm actually a tree climbing champion.
As you wish.
And we have our glider if we fall.
It's a nice spot, isn't it?
It is, especially at sunset.
What a great view. We're so high up, we can see for miles.
Traveler,
Yeah?
turn around.
Oh, wow. That is just lovely. It's beautiful.
This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my best friends.
Aw.
When I was a student, I used to slip away and climb up here all the time, just to clear my head. I was quite young then, and hadn't made too many friends yet. Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Who am I? Why do I have this power? And what should I be fighting for? Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world. That was my experience. And I'm sure Sethos will figure things out in his own time, too.
As long as Hermanubis' power endures, you will remain inextricably linked to the Temple of Silence.
You two really are like brothers.
Yeah, I get the feeling that Cyno will be able to be sort of a great mentor figure to him. Maybe a closer to brother than mentor, I'm not sure. Because they will have the physical distance between them, but they will be working together a lot, and Cyno has been through a lot of what Sethos is going through. So I don't know, I feel like they'll enjoy knowing each other.
I feel the same way.
You're one tough cookie, Cyno. A true champion now.
Of course. I see no need to be humble when it comes to the facts.
That's such a fond look from Tighnari, though.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework. Cyno accidentally dropped a fruit. Luckily, he has fast reflexes, so he caught it just in time.
And he didn't fall off himself?
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers again.
Those were good times. I kind of miss the student life.
You know what's next, Tighnari? It's the teacher life.
You know, Paimon really shouldn't be able to imagine Cyno doing something like that, but for some strange reason, the mental image is coming through clear as day.
It's a really sweet memory.
Then make it stop. There's somebody there.
Ooh? Oh, is that Cyrus?
It's Professor Cyrus.
Oh, it would be nice if they could talk a little bit. Because Cyrus did play a big role in Cyno's childhood in a way that he might not have understood until now.
You guys carry on without me. I'll be right back.
Because he, like, kind of kidnapped him? But from an interesting situation.
Okay.
Definitely changed his life.
Huh? Hey, you're not supposed to jump down! Be careful!
He just absorbed half of a, like, godlike power remnant thing. I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh! Legs. Oh my god, I'm Cyno! No way! Wait. Ooh, I've got the thing too! Ah! I want to read everything while I can. I want a prepared set of scepters fashioned from obsidian. Legend has it that these staves grant the right to lead the people of the desert, but no retainer now lives who can verify the proper appearance of these regalia. My god, Sethos should get the other one. He was using a sphere earlier, even though he's a bow user. He can do what he wants. Interesting. Dang, I can't see any of this. Can I? No! I want to read his stories. Look at that serious look. Oh my god, I want to read everything now. But I suppose he wants to talk to Cyrus. Let's talk to Cyrus.
Oh my days. I can't believe how stupid I look in this one.
What, this whole situation?
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself about?
Cyno. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found in some old notebooks?
Oh, photographs?
Some old photos?
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's adorable! Also the symbol, that would be Spantamad, right? Oh, that's so cool. So that's young Cyrus, and oh my god, look at him!
Can you believe it? This notebook was just sitting in a pile of odds and ends in the sage's office. I must have forgotten to take it with me, and no one's touched it since. It was still right there.
That is adorable. Oh my god. Yeah, he basically raised him, didn't he?
I was at the Academia earlier to discuss my workload with Nephis. I swung by the old office to have a look around and just happened to cross it. Well, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You look quite young yourself in that one.
Yeah, his hair.
Ah, it's this one. I remember that. Lisa took it, didn't she?
Another picture?
Yep. Looks like her work, all right. Who else could have found just the right angle to make me look so unbelievably hideous?
And this one. Looks like we're both dozing off.
No, don't keep the photos from me. Show me. Come on.
Cheeky girl, taking secret photos of us without our knowledge.
Oh, but you're smiling.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Yeah.
Like what? Like, these are good photos, aren't they? Hey, at moments like this, I hardly know where to begin. I can't pretend I'm a good person. Bamoon had every reason to despise me. And well, so do you if you feel the same way.
Yeah, I would understand if his emotions were a little conflicted on the subject at the moment.
Don't be ridiculous, you old codger.
Or at least he doesn't despise him.
Is that not what you wanted me to say? Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving the desert. Sometimes I've dreamed that I was doing research with them again. And other times, I dream of the day they saved my life. Oh, it was one of the happiest times of my life. We all learned so much from one another. You've matured so much over the years, Cyno.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the non-answers you just gave. So, I will do the right thing and keep my mouth shut.
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time.
Of course.
Seriously, why bully an old man like me? I thought heroes were supposed to be gracious.
That legendary stubbornness. Do you think Cyno wears his hair the way he does because Cyrus wears his hair like that? With one of the eyes kind of obscured?
Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
Yeah, look, same hairstyle. Somewhat.
Lisa strikes again. Just how many did she take?
That does feel like her.
Look how cute you were when you were little. I remember how well-mannered you were back then, too.
There's another one. Oh my god, he's so small. I can just imagine he's on his tippy toes. Wow.
Yeah, and look how serious and professional you used to be.
Does that cloak that he's wearing look somewhat similar to the one that he wore in the manga, do you think? Interesting.
Oh, I can't compete with you anymore. First you get better than me at the deadpan jokes, and now you're besting me at those little quips too.
Oh, did he learn his sense of humor from Cyrus? That would be amazing.
Don't say that. I still have a lot of respect for you.
That's more like it.
Do you think Cyrus named him? Probably not. He probably already had a name. He was like, what, around 7 or so? 12? When he was taken from the temple? Probably had a name already. In any case.
Hey.
Same spot.
What would you say to meeting up with Lisa again sometime?
You know, with all the talk about Lisa, it almost seems like she might have been an older sister type to Cyno. I didn't realize they were so close.
I'd like that. Let's find a time and pay her a visit in Mondstadt.
All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Let's go next week.
You might be retired, but Cyno is not. He needs to find the time off work first.
Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have got to beat Zaha Hadid.
A duel of your own, eh?
Or you could find a real hobby, Professor.
Oh, come on. Tomato growing? Isn't that a great hobby? Or do you want him to start playing TCG? Wow. Wow. That was incredible. Are you kidding me?
I can't treat my students like kids anymore. I have to admit, Cyno has matured far beyond my expectations. From now on, I'll just enjoy life as a retired sage. The future is safe in the hands of the younger generation.
Joke. How do I... This joke.
Yeah. That's perfect. Wow. Just wow.
Great view today. This atmosphere calls for a joke out of left field, to catch the listener unawares.
You could go for Great View Viestra again, or whatever it was.
Time has passed too quickly. The children have all grown up. But it turns out grown-up kids are no use. When Nephis comes after me, Cyno still can't do anything to protect me. Oh, that boy.
You dug yourself into this grave, Cyrus. You have to deal with the consequences. I was just checking to see if Tighnari was still up there. And Paimon too, I suppose. I guess not, though. Okay, wow. This was downright incredible. Did you see that? That was so well good. So well good, goodness me. That was so well done. That was so good. the way it was plotted, the dialogue, the way that the first half connected to everything else, the characterization. This was so cool. Oh my god, all the King Deshret lore. I wasn't expecting more King Deshret lore. And Hermanubis, wow. This has to be one of my top, at least top 5 story quests of all time. I couldn't even tell you what the other ones would be. I'm just being cautious here. Like, it might be my favorite story quest of all time, but Harlequino's was pretty good too. We've seen some other really good ones. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Getting to know Sethos was really cool too. Seeing a bunch of the different Sumeru characters. Basically, the only one we were missing was Nahida. Sad. But she was mentioned a couple times, and of course we had her on the team, so... Just, wow. I loved that. I hope you did too, because that was incredible. Thank you all so much for watching. A big thank you to our Patreon supporters. Jay Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, The Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, The Saritza, Ruru, Lycan, Axel Iron, Jake Quellen, Lunar, Sonova, Mathsan. And then we do actually have a couple new Patreons to thank, so thank you so much to Marcin Shinishevsky and Marcus. Thank you all so much for joining the Patreon, and thank you also to all of our anonymous patrons. And to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed, because oh my goodness, so did I. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now!